Hey everyone, welcome back to Alone in the World and welcome to tonight's live stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Just check, yeah, seems to be working. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a great week so far. So we're back on Alone in the World. There's only me and James at the moment. Stevie's unfortunately not available this week. Claytrail's at work. Peter should be joining us shortly. I'm not sure about Keg, so at the moment it's just me and James. So yeah, we're gonna get wheat and barley sown for next year, as we are now in the window for planting the wheat and barley. So we're going to get that done first, and then we can skip through possibly till November when our corn, sunflowers and soybeans should be ready, and that'll finish off our harvest for this year. So yeah, we've got plenty to do. So first thing I'm going to do is jump into my tractor. It's got the mulcher on, and we're going to go and do some mulching. See, we've got James Hudson in the chat saying hey Sim Farmer, Jimmy Sim and Chat and everyone else included. Peter's Farming and Keg. I'm not sure if you're still around, but hey to you. Bro, what's saying hey everyone, hey to you as well, and William Van Cleve is in there as well saying sup. How's your day been? My day's been very hot, extremely hot and muggy. Let me just unmute Discord chat. Hello James, how are you?
Hello.
I don't know if people can hear. Talk again.
Hello.
Just about. You're a bit quiet.
Okay.
It might be because I had to turn the Discord chat down last week a little bit because Stevie was a bit loud.
Yeah.
Right. That was something in my eye. That's not a good start. Right. What am I doing? Tractor. Turn the engine on will be a start. Right. Let's head over to wherever James is going.
I was just going to follow you. I'm guessing Wheatfield first, since it's closest.
Yeah. He's the closest one first, and then move to the second one.
Yeah.
Dakota79 saying hello everyone, have a nice evening. Hey to you, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Can you just let me know in the stream, can you actually hear any game audio at all? We actually... No. Right, yeah, I've turned it off now, so... Yeah. Let me just check. Let me know if the music's too loud or... Because obviously I can't hear what you can hear. Yes you can. Good, good. Hello, I'm not sure how you say your name, Jo. Apologies, I've just absolutely butchered your name. Yes, you can hear it. Nice. Just let me know if the levels are okay with the music and the game sound, because I have been had to adjust a few settings, so I wasn't sure if they're close. Well, at least I was somewhere close. Birdmaster37 saying hello, hey to you, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Right, B to lower it down. No. V to lower. There we go. Not off to a great start again, getting the wrong buttons on my keyboard. And this wheel's even more awkward to use now. It's just too big. Can't see anything. Blocks about half the screen off. I had to make some more changes to my my rig, because I'm still getting used to the rig and making adjustments to get it to how I like it. One of the ones I did was it's slightly raised up a little bit, so the monitor's in the same place but the wheel's now slightly higher. I hadn't actually used this wheel since, and it's yeah, just cover quite a bit of the screen. The background music is fine and the game's sound fine as well. Nice, thank you for letting me know. I say I can hear the music and I can hear the game sounds myself, but my levels are slightly different to the stream output. I'm never 100% sure exactly how it comes across. Obviously I can't hear it until after I watch it back. So how has everyone been this week? Everybody's thoughts on Giants' little teaser announcement the other day? Still nothing official of FS25 because there was no mention of it. It was just a little teaser of something, but I think more than likely it is what everyone was suspecting is that is the new colour for the logo for FS25, which I think most people know it exists, but we still haven't officially had a confirmation of it yet. But I'm still anticipating Tuesday next week that we'll get a teaser trailer of some kind, just to officially announce that it actually is happening. It was interesting as well, that green did look very class green colour.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
I wonder if a Clash tractor is going to be the tractor on the cover for the next one.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I don't know if Class have got a new line of tractors coming out this year or...
Yeah, I'm
What
not
was
sure
the
they might
FS22 was the Magnum?
be. FS22 was the Magnum, 19 was the 8R, wasn't it? And then 17 was the Challenger, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Obviously, I think it changed depending which version you got, because I think they did change it for some
did do that,
versions,
haven't
didn't they? I think mine, both of mine had the Magnum on, I think, for 22. Sim, you didn't mention Moss Valley. I didn't mention it. You didn't mention Moss Valley. Did I? Was I supposed to mention it? I know it's had a... Was it an update? Was it a console release update or just an update? Yeah, we kind of moved on from it. I really like the map. It's a really nice map, but it was just a bit too hectic with the small farmyards with potentially like 6 of us on there, and it was just a bit crazy. So I decided to move on to here to it's a bit easy with more people on, to try and work out what people are going to be doing. You are going to go up and down that side now?
Yeah, kind of.
We'll stick over this side and work our way to the middle.
Alright.
Oops. My mouse button flying everywhere. Oh, that's fine. I'll turn the music off. I forgot. I muted the music. Forgot to unmute it. Yeah, so we do have FarmCom coming up in a couple of weeks' time now, is it? Or
Yeah, we're through 2 weeks, isn't it? Well, just under 2 weeks, isn't it? I think it's a week and a half or something.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they actually show off there. Console release on the Mod Hub, nice. So yeah, console players, I think it's worth checking out Moss Valley. Oh, here's Peter.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Doing alright, how about you?
Not too bad. It's just a bit too warm.
Yeah, same here. We're in a heat wave.
Yeah, it was very warm today.
I'm being a typical British person and gonna go moan how hot it is. it's only like 22 degrees.
Yeah.
No, it's
It
a
was
bit-
only a couple of days ago we were asking for heat, and then now we're complaining.
It's almost 100 here today.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hot.
Whatever that is in Celsius.
Hot.
A lot,
Yeah.
yes. It's
It's somewhere in the
The
30s, isn't it, I think?
it's kind of weather where you're standing outside for a little bit and all of a sudden you're not comfortable. You don't want to be out there at all.
Yeah, it's been absolutely roasting here today. I had the fun. I had to go out this afternoon and sit in the car for an hour or so waiting for my wife.
Oh,
That must have been horrible.
Yep. It was not pleasant. Mind you, it was still cooler in the car than it was outside.
Yeah, because you have aircon and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you can't sit there too long with the engine running, so I had to run the engine
Yeah.
for a little bit, cool it down, then.
Yeah.
And the disappointment of coming back to watch the England match. Well, that was rubbish. Even worse than the first match, which I didn't think that could get much worse. I didn't particularly play well in the first game of the tournament.
Who needs help with what?
We're mulching at the moment. The plan, we're going to get this field planted with barley, the one we're mulching now.
Okay.
And then the second field we'll mulch, we do with wheat. So those are the two crops we need to plant before winter. So you could potentially start planting this one because we have done the headlands.
Okay. And you wanted what in there? Wheat?
Barley in this one, wheat in
Barley in that one.
the second one.
Okay.
I don't think going over a sown field with a mulcher has any effect, does it? I wouldn't have thought so.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I guess we'll find out then.
I can't see it would because it's when the program been to have an effect really, would it? So I don't plant headlands and I don't lift their finger and it wipes out the sown bit. So what's everyone most like to see in the new game in terms of new features?
I'd like to see green menus.
Green menus. There's been some interesting variants on the green though on social
Yeah.
media. It's like they sent the hex code. How could you get it so far off?
Right? In one color.
Like you go in, type the hex code in, that's the colour. And the one thing I can't remember who it was that put it like, I was like, that looks completely different green.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping they haven't expanded on the productions and
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
not spent more time on that than adding actual farming stuff.
I hope they find a way to make mods easy to translate. That's probably my biggest ask
Yeah.
at this point.
I think that would be the biggest thing.
Yeah. Because like we're still missing some stuff from 17 and 19, and I'd love to just transition very easily into the next game.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
It'd be interesting to see how it's going to work with, obviously, no limitation of the older, I say older generation consoles.
Yeah.
As the,
Correct. Yeah.
technically, we don't really have a next gen console now. It's current gen. It's Xbox One and
Correct.
Series X and PS5 is, I'd say, more is current gen now, and PS4, Xbox One is old gen.
Yeah, I agree.
They've been out how many years now?
4. This will be the 4th year.
Yeah, so
4 years, isn't it? Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
For me, that's like coming towards the end of a console life cycle.
Yeah.
I know
yeah,
they
yeah, I'm
tend
surprised.
to go on a lot longer now than they used to.
I mean, it's still like my PS5's still a beast, so I would imagine we got another year or two left.
Yeah, I
but
don't think they're going to be bringing out like completely new ones soon. I think they might do it like they did before with the PS4 Pro, and they did like the Xbox One X. So they might bring out
Yeah.
like a beefed up version of those, but I don't think there'll be a completely new system anytime soon.
I agree.
'Cause how long was the Xbox One? 2013 that came out, so 11 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that would have been what, 7 years before the series X came out.
Yeah, 6 or 7. So probably stay around that track.
And obviously it was still going a lot longer than that. Especially with all the reduced availability of the newer consoles and lack of actual exclusive games for the new consoles, especially on Xbox. So
Yeah.
I remember getting the Series X and then I was like, there isn't one single game I couldn't play on my Xbox One.
PlayStation was pretty much the same. It was.
Even now,
There's not a lot of reason to
I'm
upgrade.
not sure if there is actually a complete exclusive Xbox Series game, because most of them you can play on PC and console.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's one that's just on Xbox Series X and S and not PC.
I think PlayStation's the only one that has exclusives anymore.
Yeah.
And that's even
Wait,
limited
No, not
because they don't take long and then they're available everywhere.
I think next year is going to be obviously a big year with the new GTA coming out for console.
Yeah.
Seeing how that's going to play out. We haven't got direction control. There's me trying to put it in reverse. Still keeps going forwards. Get that little bit I missed. Oh, it's hot in here.
You.
Not a gamer, good evening, or good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are. Good to see you in the chat again, hope you're doing well. It was really hot in here this morning because I got up quite early and I came in here to try and do some races on iRacing and I was going to record them. And I sat down and started playing. I was like, oh, I'm just too hot and not in the mood for recording.
Mm.
So I'm just
You
going
gotta
to
be comfortable.
Like, yeah, not feeling it. So I was like, I did a couple of races, but I didn't record them, and then I had to go out anyway. So and I was like, I got back, put the fan on, and had the fan blasting in here to try and cool it down a bit. Oh well, thanks. Late evening for me and freezing for us in the southern hemisphere. Oh, you're in winter, aren't you, down that part of the world? I'd take freezing over too hot any day. I always preferred winter at work than summer. So uncomfortable trying to work in like a full boiler suit when it's 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have to wear gear outside, it's not fun to work in the summer.
Nope.
you getting this road sim?
I don't know if I'll get all of it.
I can get all of it.
Can you?
It's the perfect whisper. Make sure I landed up.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
Oh, there's a tiny little bit that's missed. But, oh no, there's a tiny strip. There's a very thin strip that's being mixed. I mean, if I moved over it, oh no, it's picking it up. No, it's not. It's kind of some point it's picking up, then it's not. Dr. Fish then saying evening to you. Hope you're doing well. I need some way to try and change the camera thing, because obviously the monitor being right behind the wheel kind of overexposes the camera a little bit, and it makes it difficult to actually see the wheel. Right, yeah, we'll do this one next, and that'll be both fields we need to mulch. The rest can be done in spring, whatever I'll fold it up. Oh, I'm confused. Did I press X by mistake? Which, just as I learn all the keyboard commands for this game, they'll change them all for FS25.
Could you imagine?
Like, I finally just got used to them.
Yeah.
They've been the same for like 10 years, but I finally got used.
Too used to using the controller.
Yeah.
I did get used to the side panel, now I don't have it set up.
I don't know what the keyboard commands are, to be honest, as I've just used a controller the entire time.
Yeah. I like using the wheels okay, but I prefer the controller, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it's mostly just habit. Anybody that started with console on this game, like controller's so muscle memory at this point.
Yeah, it's like ingrained. It's like somebody asks you what the buttons are for something, I'm like, I don't know. Give me the controller, put it in my hands and I'll tell you. But off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
You just
Like,
do it without thinking.
yeah.
It's just programmed for you.
It's like, I think it's this, but because I remember when I first started playing on console, I always had to have the help window open because I could never remember
Oh,
the
me too.
controls.
Me too.
And just muscle memory, you just remember, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was starting out, I would watch this one guy on YouTube, Sim Farmer, and he always had the help window off, and I was like, how does he do that? How does he know all the controls? I'll get there one day.
That's the thing. It's like it's funny when you get a new mod and you have to open it. It's like, how the hell does
Yes.
this work? It doesn't work how I thought it would. Like, you're pressing all the buttons and nothing's happening. You're like, yeah, it was funny when I started using the FDR stuff. I had to have it open for ages because I used that a lot off camera just to get used to it. And even when I started recording using it, still wasn't fully 100% with remembering the controller. I had to keep stopping to think about, right, I need to press this now.
Yeah.
And I say that's the same now. You get to that point now where you just don't even think about what you're doing, you just do it.
Yeah.
Correct. You don't even look at the menu anymore.
It's going to be one thing though, a new game with potential wait for some forestry equipment.
Yeah, I didn't think about that actually. I'll miss my FDR stuff in a few months.
It's usually pretty quick though.
Yeah, he does usually get it into the new game relatively quickly, doesn't he?
I remember he did take a while though, and I tried to convert the stuff myself because I was desperate. And then it didn't work, and then after he put them out, he's like, yeah, I had to redo all of the textures and everything because they didn't work. I'm like, huh, that's why they didn't work for me either. Glad you did that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that was one of the big things, really, changing the way the texture system worked
Correct.
compared to the older one.
Yeah, that's what threw off a lot of mods for vehicles. The scripts were pretty much the same though,
Yeah.
so I think a lot of
I
those.
think
script
a
mods
lot
came
of
out
it,
pretty
yeah,
quick.
if they change the scripting, that's what can potentially make big delays in some mods.
Mm-hmm.
Easy Dev took quite a long time to come out, didn't it? But we have Power Tools, was it? Or
Yeah,
whatever,
Power
so
Tools
it's
came out for a bit first, so that like super strength and the ability to just add money and stuff.
And fly and just
Yeah.
simple stuff.
So yeah, well, I didn't use that for very long before other stuff came out. So I think I had a conflict with the Power Tools with something else.
Same. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah, I remember there was something. There was a reason why I stopped using it.
I mean, super strength came out the day the game came out, pretty much, didn't it? There was a super strength.
Yeah, there's usually is. There was one for FS19 because it was a fairly easy conversion from 17.1.
Yeah.
But yeah, easy dev, especially for content creation, like one of the best
it's
mods.
huge.
I mean, I know you can, most of it you can do just in the dev controls, but you need to remember exactly what to type in, and it's not easy to know exactly with some settings, like setting a field. You have to know
Correct.
exactly what you need to type in. But I don't think there's a actual command for super strength, is there, in the dev controls?
No, and that's why even on crossplay servers, like, there's no way to get super strength. Because if you can't put a
Yeah.
mod on there, you can't have super strength.
Because you can fly and do all that stuff, but yeah, there's no super strength,
Correct.
is there?
No, you can remove HUD, you can fly, you can set fields, add money if you're admin, whatever.
Yeah.
But you cannot do super strength without a script.
Yeah, there's a lot of super strength mods out for like Lumberjack has built in. There's a few other mods that have it built in. Easy dev, there's 2 super strength mods that are just super strength mods on model Superman and something else. What I don't like, especially as being a controller user, is that those ones that have got stupid lift weights, so you throw your tractor across when you try and get in it.
Oh yeah, it's X with the throw button, isn't it? On controller.
Yeah.
I will, every once in a while, I will go back to that one stream where Stevie came to pick you up and you threw him across the lawn. It just,
I am calm.
if I remember feeling sad, I go watch that. Yeah.
Go both to side by side. It's just like go to jump in. Just nope. I'm just gonna throw it across the garden into the hedge.
When you started so serious too, it's just like a realistic start, and then you throw him across the lawn.
Yeah, that would have made a good short.
Never too late.
True. I need to make a short of me falling asleep combining on Iowa Plains View the other day. Literally nodded up. I think even sped up times 10, the combine was sat trying to drive into a fence for about a minute. Because obviously I'd left cruise control on, so it hit the fence, the wheels are still spinning, still trying to go forward. I was like, yeah, I think I might need to cut that bit out.
That's funny.
I was absolutely exhausted the other day. I was trying to get all the videos done for the week.
Plus the heat,
Yeah,
right?
it was getting late in the afternoon, because I was like really trying to get finished up for the day. And I was like, could feel myself falling asleep, and I was like, yeah. And the next thing I know, it's like combines in the fence. Like, yeah, I need to quit now.
Done enough for the day at that point.
Yeah.
That's my cue.
I blame
To go to bed.
Stevie for keeping me up late on iRacing. Because just one more race.
Like 2 1 morning, weren't you?
Huh? Yeah.
Like 2 1 morning or something.
Was it? Every time we finished the race, it's like, oh, that one starts in a few minutes. It's like, oh, okay, just one more. And then we had rubbish races. Like, oh, we just need to do one more. I need to make up for that one. Yeah, I was dead the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Hopefully it'll start getting a bit cooler as the evening goes on though.
Usually. We're gonna get some rain tomorrow that cools off here.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
The worst thing is sitting in here with a PC that's like kicking out hot air and
Or two.
monitors that get warm.
Yeah, or 2.
Yeah, that's the thing with the last few time lapses. I had to slow them down ever so slightly to try and help reduce the rendering time. because my old PCs, even with the 3080 GPU in and GPU accelerated rendering, it took 6 hours to render a video the other day.
Oh my.
Really?
Yeah,
God.
it was the
That is
the Mars the mission, which was like a 30-minute long video, but that's like
still that.
even on this PC that would have probably taken 3 hours at most.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, that's just too much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I just reduced them. So instead of doing times 10 for some bits, I did 900%. And then for the other bits, I did, instead of 600%, I did 500%. But that helped reduce the render time by a fair amount. Still takes a lot
absolutely.
longer, but I really need to get the CPU changed on it to the 12900. Well, yeah, well, to do that I need the new motherboard. And I'm like, if I get a new motherboard, do I go DDR4 so I can just use the RAM I've got, or do I go DDR5? But then I need to get new RAM.
I don't
DDR5's not
DDR4
worth
and
it.
DDR5 is
Yeah.
big enough here to go with it. Especially
Yeah.
since you've
It's
got
not worth
DDR5
it.
in your main system.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, 'cause I'm not going to be gaming on it. It's just literally going to be pretty much a studio PC now more than anything.
But even
Yeah.
even with gaming, like it's I don't know. This has DDR5, 64 gig, and I don't know. It's nothing different than
Yeah, I don't think it's
It's
still
just more expensive.
many things are actually utilising it.
Correct.
It's like these people you go, oh yeah, I've got 128 gig. It's like, why? You're never going to use it. You probably
Correct.
use,
No
you probably
point
use like
nowadays.
20 gig at most of the time.
Yeah, I did. Go ahead.
If you put 4 sticks of RAM in a system nowadays anyway, they're generally unstable, at least with DDR5.
I've got
Because they're so
two.
fast nowadays, the CPUs and motherboards, they just can't keep
Yeah,
up.
I've got two 32 sticks in this one.
Yeah,
This
you
has
best
4
just only 2
sticks.
sticks. Are they fast sticks, or are they slow?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're,
So I did DDR5 to be able to be future proof.
yeah, that's why I went DDR5 with this one. I think it's 5,200 was the maximum I could go with the motherboard.
Yeah.
But they say that you can go higher,
Yeah.
but it's they only recommend 5200, which
Yeah. I don't
think
like
for you
messing
it's
around
more
overclocking
important
stuff and changing
stable.
things like that. Just like
yeah, you probably
keep it basic.
Yeah.
Not messing around with stuff like that because I don't know what I'm doing.
rather just have it working and trying to get every little last bit of performance out of it.
Yep. I don't know, it does everything I need it to do. I mean, I'm getting what?
Yeah.
120 FPS on here.
Jeez.
You don't get much higher on farms, and I'm pretty sure.
Even on iRacing, like I've got pretty much everything maxed out on there and I get a solid 120 FPS.
Yeah.
Like it never, the bar at the top just never moves. It's just constantly at 120.
Wow. I'm guessing you've got it capped at 120 then.
Yeah, that's the refresh rate
Yeah.
to the monitor, so it's
Yeah,
pointless
there's no
having it
point
set.
running it high, you're just producing more heat and everything.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Well, technically this monitor's 144 boost, or I just leave it at 120.
Well, but if you set it higher, would it capture higher? Not that it would matter because you're going to throw it all away to upload it on YouTube. 'Cause
Yeah,
You can't go that high, but
I don't know.
I think you can capture higher than your monitor.
Yeah.
I think.
One of the recent NVIDIA updates changed the settings for recording.
Yeah, it did.
You can do a higher bit rate and stuff now for different settings.
All right.
Yeah, I've never tried recording in 8K though.
You can
Imagine
only
the
record
file
at 30
size.
FPS, so
I did once. I don't remember what I was for, but I couldn't do anything with the file
Yeah.
once it was done.
I mean, to be fair, when you're doing a time lapse, I don't think you really need to record in 60 FPS because you just throw in so many frames away anyway.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
into down
The only-
anyway. Yeah,
The only reason I wanted 8K is because I could move the camera position
yeah, and
after
not lose
recording
any quality.
and still have 4K,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, because like I could take these and put them into 1080 and move the camera all around the scene without actually moving the camera.
Yeah,
But
yeah, you get
I'm good at
no
1080.
loss of quality if you zoom in up to that point.
Yep. or do any transition or anything, yeah.
Yeah. Farmer Groot's in the chat. Hey to you, welcome to stream. I need to change my direction control. Keep pressing the clutch and then it carries on going forward. There we go. That's better. I can now use the accelerator like you would in a real car. This is not a car, but you get my drift.
In a race car.
We still miss that little bit. Right, so we have almost finished mulching. So
First field's almost all seeded too.
yeah, well, we've only got one seed drill, so I don't know if you want
No,
to
we
grab.
have two.
I mean, like one spare, so only
Yeah.
one of us can come and help. So we need to find something for somebody else to do.
It's a lot of grass to mow.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, there's always
Always
grass.
grass to mow.
Always grass to mow.
Always money to be made.
Yeah, 'cause once we've got the planting done, we can skip through to November. We should be able to have the finish harvest in the last 3 fields then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Animals
no,
are
we
good
need
for
to
a month,
we need to spray herbicide on that field, don't we?
too. Yes, probably.
Yeah, so somebody can
Because we
start
didn't plow.
potentially start that, and then yeah. So it's up to you, James, whether you want to spray or sow. Right. If you want to, because you're down that end, you want to grab the seed drill and start seeding. I'll grab the sprayer when
Okay, yeah.
at least then you'll be a bit ahead of me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
nearly forgot about that. We need to spray the fields, avoid that weeds. Let's skip through to November. Fields full of weeds.
Although, yeah. It would be a big loss.
Yeah, because it's what is it? If you spray herbicide, it kind of knocks 10% off the maximum yield. Is it something? Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah. Versus
How much it knocks off.
losing like 25% for having weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, having weeds knocks it. So.
I miss this section. Why is that bit not growing?
Which bit?
There's a little section at the
Oh yeah, I can see it.
bottom of the field,
Oh, do you know
but
what?
it was mulched. It was everything.
Is that potentially where? Oh no, it's just showing mulched on mine.
Did I miss it?
Oh no, what is that? I don't think it's showing it. Maybe when I did go over with the mulch, it knocked the crop off. I don't
Let me
know.
do it one more time.
Strange.
I fixed it. That's weird.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit left. Good thing I looked because it looked fine.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Weird.
down the other end there's a few patches as well.
Oh yeah. I'll get those too.
I don't know, maybe it was when I went over it with the mulcher, it did remove the crop for some reason.
Okay.
Because I remember I did catch a bit of it because I didn't lift it.
Alright. Well, now we know. I'll fix it.
'Cause I know the mulcher pretty much removes grass and stuff, but I wouldn't have thought it would remove a crop that's not even showing.
It rips
Yeah.
seeds out of the ground too, apparently. So there we go.
Yeah, I can imagine obviously if it was like the first growth stage, then it's probably delete the crop.
Yeah, but it was like 2 seconds after I put it in.
Yeah. But it wasn't even like showing it was harvested or anything. It just wasn't showing anything.
Yeah.
Well, there was nothing there at all.
I'll start on the other field then, Pete, yeah?
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Yeah, I only got
only
like 2 rows left,
couple of
and then I'll
rows.
join you.
Yeah, okay. What's in this one? Wheat?
Yeah, wheat.
Wheat.
Okay.
Is this going to fit in that gap? It is. I couldn't have left that gap any better. Right, disconnect queue. Sprayer. Where is the sprayer? Oh, kegs here.
Alright.
Sprayer. Where are you? Oh, there's the front bit. Oh,
I
there's
didn't even know we owned a sprayer, to be honest.
Yeah, we bought one after we did the canola to spray herbicide.
Alright.
I think Stevie did it. Gee.
Oh no, there's some here.
Some what?
Alright. No, I had to go over that one spot like 5 times to find it. But I think I've got everything now. Yeah, it's like I'll be good.
Ooh. Does feel like it's getting a little bit cooler.
That's good.
No field found. What kind of a worker is he? Can't find the field.
He was in the field too. I went to turn on cruise control and hired him. They're like, there's no field here.
The worst is when you accidentally hire a worker and it starts unfolding all the implements in a shed
Yeah.
or something. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, stop.
You haven't even found the field yet. Why are you
Yeah, the thing is, it starts unfolding everything and no field bound work stopped and it carries on unfolding, you know. Right. Oh, I've got on it. I've got that DLSS thing's gone back on. Again, that ghosting effect on certain things.
I don't know why that keeps coming back. That shouldn't even be like a setting at this point, to be honest.
The
there's
5
no
Gamer,
benefit.
thank you very much for the subscription. Yeah, it got fixed once and then it reappeared itself after an update.
Do you just not use
But
DOS?
No, I
No,
usually
'cause
set
it
it to
happens-
DLAA because DLSS always gets
Right,
that
yeah,
ghosting effect on stuff.
I've
It
never
seems like-
noticed, but I don't know what I'm using. I must be using DIA.
It seems like anybody that's got an NVIDIA card, that I know of at least, they get ghosting of other players.
Yeah.
When you see it, you wouldn't see it if you're filming yourself in first person, but if you do multicam or you do multiplayer, you will notice it.
Yeah. I noticed it a lot when I did the fixed camera stuff. On the second
Same.
player, you get like really bad ghosting. Sort of like a big
Since-
massive trail, like on the back of whatever they're pulling or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Court-
yeah.
Court-
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Court Farms and Hinterland on mine both have it in some of the videos because there's nothing you can do about it. The footage is already made.
I don't know if it's because I know there was a GeForce Experience update which reset my bitrate for the recordings. So I went to transfer
Yeah.
the files to the other computer and it like took next to no time. I'm like, that was quick, that's a bit strange. And I was like, why the file size is so small? Looked at it, reset it to 50 megabits instead of 130 I usually have done.
Oh my god.
They've
That's
updated
it.
it now, haven't they? It goes up to 150.
Yeah, I think I've got it on the maximum. Not that I probably really need it, but I'd rather have the best
Definitely.
quality recording
Correct.
that you can get and
Hey.
then go from there.
If you always want Yeah,
Did you also record at a lower bit rate with that speed of your rendering time? I don't know, because it's obviously
yes.
changing
Yeah,
the
because
quality.
there's far less information for the
I thought
renderer
so.
to like process. It'd help
But
up like
you're-
editing as well, because you haven't got as much data for each file and stuff for it to like read.
Yeah, but you always want your raw to be as high as
Yeah.
possible so that you can.
Yeah.
Well,
want to-
that's the way I've always like done like video editing from when I very first started. Even like before gaming and stuff, it was always recording the best quality you can. At least it gives you more options then for rendering out. Because you can always render at a lower resolution, but you can't really go the other way.
Yeah, so just
I-
record the highest quality.
I do
So-
the same with photos. Like I shoot in raw
Yeah,
because I can
yeah.
do whatever I want with the photo afterwards. Yeah,
Yeah.
the files are huge, but it's 2024 and
yeah. Because if you
this
want
space
to
isn't that
like
expensive.
if you want to blow the photo up to like quite a large
Mhm.
printout or something, at least you've got the quality to do it
Or-
with a larger file size.
or crop.
Yeah,
Crop's the other thing. Because like I don't do digital zoom. So I'll shoot what I can and then
Yeah.
I can always crop out what I want out of it.
Wavy
Versus
saying
having
sorry I'm late.
pixelation.
I just got off work. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great week. There's one thing I bought once was a really good camera with like different lenses and stuff. Barely ever use it anymore.
What's tough with that? I have a DSLR too, and it's like, it's trouble to bring it with me. It's too slow to
Yeah.
rip out of my bag if I want to
Yeah.
get a good shot. I end up using my phone.
Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it? Your phone just ends up being more convenient and
Yep. It's the camera you have.
High quality cameras nowadays, you don't really need anything better for most stuff, do you?
No, the lens is the only thing that's like better on my other camera.
Yeah.
Like I can zoom further. I can get interesting shots.
going on with me enhanced. Resetting to the wrong thing. What? I hate it when it does this. I don't know why it does it. It's so annoying.
I don't either.
It's like, why? There we go. I always have that moment where the tractor's like closer to 180 when it went to 170. Then I got it back to 180, reset it, pressed it again, it went to 175. It's like,
Yeah.
180 is the closest one. Go to that. When will the next Farm Simulator come out? I imagine it's going to be November this year, late November.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's usually the trend holiday period for Farm Simulator releases. Well, at least 19 and 22 were both November, weren't they?
17 too, I think.
I can't remember 17. I was too far back.
I'm gonna check real quick.
Yeah, I don't have a clue with 17.
I imagine it probably was around that time as well. Maybe October, possibly.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Dr. Fish and I was shooting using the pre-release on my DSLR the other day, 30 images before I even started at 30 FPS. Wow.
17 came out October 25th.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember October being one of the games.
15 was October, 13 was October. That's as far back as Google will tell me.
Yeah, so traditionally it was October and then it went to November.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been October, November then.
Yeah, yeah. So I imagine
it was
that's the
Yeah.
intended release window will be November, more than likely. Give them a little bit more time than October.
yeah.
But obviously, yeah, there's still no official confirmation there is a new game coming yet. Just a teaser that obviously highly suggests that that's going to be the colour for the new logo.
Yeah, and
I don't know where some people keep getting saying that Giants have officially announced, like, it's like there was no mention of a new game, there was no mention of FS25, there was just a hex code for a colour. Well, two hex codes, one for the blue, the 22 logo, and then what we all presume is the new logo colour. I suppose it's more clickbait, isn't it? If it's like, it's official, first official announcement of FS25. Like, nope, that's not technically true.
Oh, it's clickbait.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
And some people thought when the leaks from what was it, Epic Games, they thought, oh, the game's been announced.
Nope.
There's a bunch of people, oh, the game's been announced. It hasn't.
Giants haven't officially announced any new game yet.
Yeah, so it's not.
No, it's just a placeholder, just in case.
Can buy one roll. If you want to do some rolling,
roll.
yes. He's not in the voice chat.
A roll of what? Sushi? Sushi roll?
Roller to do some rolling. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me.
We don't have the multi-roller, do we?
I don't think so.
Probably not, because we haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, I don't think I added that on this one. I'm not sure.
No, just base game. And an Amazon.
He'll be here for a while then if he's rolling.
Rolling. We might have to get a second roller.
Yeah.
Depends which one he gets.
Yeah.
He can't afford the biggest one, can he? So.
I'm also not a huge fan of that one, so that's probably not a bad thing that he can't afford it.
I'm not overly keen on the really big one. I never really got on with it.
It just drifts every time you turn. It goes its own way.
Yeah, we
I
probably
always use the big, like, mega roll one, but it bounces.
yeah, we're probably better off with two 12 meters anyway than one 24 meter one.
Yeah. Gives two people jobs as well. So.
Can we afford
Yeah,
to? Though?
those, yeah, they're 41.
40 grand each.
Ah.
Yeah.
41. Yep.
Oh,
So we can get two of those.
I'm all out. Yeah, isn't that technically cheaper than buying two of those? Is cheaper than buying one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, the big one's 140. 144, actually. 140. So yeah, get the 12 meter one.
Yeah, get two of those, and then once someone has finished, they can help out.
Yeah, we'll be done with this field pretty quick. So with two of us.
Everything gets done quicker when there's two of you. Oh,
Yes.
need to buy some more herbicide. Did anyone see that new map that came out today? That island farm
Squares?
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I was interested in it. I didn't get a chance to load it up, but
Yeah, because when I saw the island thing, and I read it before I saw any of the pictures, and I was like, oh, different, like it said, saying about unloaded by accident. It said about different islands connected by bridges and stuff. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. But when I saw the minimap, I was like, oh, I was not expecting it to look like that.
no, it's very different. It's very cool.
I
map.
thought it was literally going to be like lots of different islands, but like different shapes and things with bridges. But it was like, so it's all squares. It's like, that's a bit interesting.
Yeah, it's a grid.
Kind of, because kind of like you have to work out what you're going to do with each area. So
Correct.
there's only so much you're going to be able to fit in it.
Or merge them together, or whatever
Yeah.
else do.
Or yeah, landscape, and you just level the land across the water and turn it into one big flat map.
Yeah. Gotta love flat map.
Greg saying, hey, soon been watching. Been a few weeks since I've been able to watch live. Always relaxing. Thanks for what you do. No worries. It's good to find it relaxing. So that's what I like. A nice, chilled out, laid back stream. Nothing crazy. I did miss a tiny little bit here somewhere. Can't remember now. It was there somewhere.
possible to know.
William saying I'm late. No worries. He's outside. Where was I when I ran out of spray? What was here? Yes, you're probably better off outside. Well, depending where you are anyway and what the weather's like. It's probably a bit cooler outside now than it is in here. All the hot air trapped in here. I really need to invest in an air conditioner, a proper air conditioning unit. It's actually like proper fitted in.
Yeah.
Obviously all the noisy bits are on the outside then. My day was very well. It was okay. I had a farm sim free day up until now. So for the first time in a long time, the last 2 weeks, I've actually like had all my videos done for the week by Wednesday.
That's good.
So like everything's recorded up to Monday's video. So like today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I don't have to do any videos. Farm sim at least. So tomorrow, I'm hoping to get some more videos done on iRacing for the other channel. Depending how the races go.
Tim and everyone.
Hey.
I have been really enjoying the iRacing videos there, Sim. They're good.
Yeah, I need to get some more out. Well, try and get some recorded tomorrow for over the weekend. I'm getting a bit better. I got my well, second place, like a couple of second place finishes since I did the videos and stuff. But I didn't record any of those races. You go now, I'll record tomorrow and they'll all turn out rubbish. No, it's been fun learning because it's so different to like Forza. I mean, you do have to drive the cars properly. It's like Forza, you can get away with probably driving how you really wouldn't.
Yeah, you definitely.
It's like if I try and drive in iRacing now and drive in Forza, then it wouldn't end well. It's been good. I've been enjoying it. It's a lot to learn though. You always think you're doing well. You put a decent time, and then somebody comes along and beats it by about 4 seconds, and you're like, how the hell did they do that?
There was that guy in the Watkins Glen race that was doing like 205s or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like crazy how sometimes they get in the same race as you, and they're like, yeah, they're definitely in a much lower race than they should be for their ability. You're putting in times like that. Mate saying hi from Denmark. Hey to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello, yes, you should make another series like No Man's Land from scratch. I'm marathing all the old series. No Man's Land, Dark Forest, Hinterland. It's really fun to watch the finished series. Well, thank you for that, taking the time to watch. I have got a plan for a video series, like a new series once I've finished Mars the Mission, which will probably be the last new series I ever start on FS22. And it will be similar to No Man's Land in terms of the way it starts, hopefully. I'm looking forward to it. I just need to get Mars the Mission finished so I can start it. Because I know if I start it now, I'll probably end up not finishing Mars the Mission. I really want to finish that because I've put so much time into it. Although the views suck and it takes longer to record one video.
I like it. I don't know. I'm excited that you're gonna finish it.
Yeah. No, I'm determined to get it finished. It's just like at the moment, it's like I've got to spend potentially like 6 hours to get one video done,
Yeah.
and I'm getting like half the views I'm getting on the other ones. It's like double the work for one video for half the return. So
Yeah.
I kind of know I need to get it done so I can get it finished. So I will try and get another one out early next week. So this weekend I'm going to spend a bit of time doing the off-camera work, which isn't actually as much this time because all I need to do is skip through for when the potatoes and corn are ready to harvest.
Potatoes.
So in between that, I'm just going to cut the grass when I can, when it's fully grown for silage, so I can get that ready to be sold, because I don't think I'm going to make enough money to get the potato harvested otherwise. As I said in the video, the last one, for some reason I had it in my head it was 450,000, and then I went to check how much it was and it's like 599. I was like, oh, that's a lot.
I thought they were in the 400s too. I don't know why. Maybe they used to be.
Yeah,
I think they were.
Or maybe there's a modded one we use.
possibly, because I'm using no mods on that for like vehicles and equipment.
Correct.
I'm kind of like
It might be a
stuck with
modded
that
one we're
base
used
game
to.
one. But I think the older one was only 10,000 litre capacity anyway. That one's 22.5, which still sucks, but it's better than the older one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should just do what other people did and just get the Colossus and harvest everything in 5 minutes.
Yes. The cheaty Colossus.
I did try the new version and I wasn't prepared for how fast it went.
The flat map edition.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
I just jumped in it and started driving. I was like, whoa, this thing's fast.
Yo, it went
Yeah.
faster. The beta release.
I think it's like 150 miles an hour.
Yeah. Because he sent it to me because he knew I was doing the 16X series at the point, the flat map, and he's like, hey, this would be perfect. It was too fast. It
Yeah.
missed so much as you were going because it just bounced, even on a flat map.
Yeah, on the Hinterland series, the going to 1 billion, I at some point accidentally deleted the save game.
Really?
I don't know when. I think I was trying to free up a save game slot and I must have seen that there was a stupid amount of money and thought it was just one of my test maps where I just added loads of money to try stuff, and I must have accidentally deleted it because it's no longer there. So I'm hoping that, because I'm hoping I haven't used that save game slot for a series and that there's still a backup save of it, which I need to actually check. But I can't remember what number it was.
I wish OneDrive saved history of files a lot better. Because like everything's, if you have OneDrive, it's that folder's backed
Yeah.
up, but it doesn't save like file history. Because revision history would be really helpful in those situations.
Yeah. I'm just hoping it was on a save game slot that I haven't used, so it hasn't overwritten like all the older save game backups.
Right.
Yeah.
So it may have created like
Yeah,
a
if
new
you-
one for when I loaded up a new map or something. But yeah, I was looking through it because I was like, I'd done loads of videos on Iowa and I was like, I can't do Mars mission because it's going to take too long to get ready for the next recording. So like, I remember Hinterland. I was literally ready to start recording the next video because I'd done all the work I needed to do, and I went to look for it and I was like, where's it gone?
Mm.
And I was like, oh, I'll have to sort that out another time because I just need to get a video done. So, like, back on our Iowa. Yeah, because I was going to go back to that and just sell all the equipment and then just rebuy all new stuff. Because I can't remember what was what and what mods were useful. Because I know the forage harvester never really worked very well. Because of the wastes when you was doing the fast, they'd fill up and then they'd slow right down. But obviously now we've got the Colossus forage harvesters and all the new stuff that's been added to the updates for various different unrealistic stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
'Cause you've got like unrealistic planters and
Yeah. He's got the new unrealistic tractor too. And that thing is like, I thought the old John Deere and the case from Mac Trucker
Yeah.
were crazy. Chris's is crazy. Like it's not even close anymore. The trailer comes with it and holds like 10 million liters or something crazy too.
Yeah, if I can get the save game, I'll definitely go back to it. It wouldn't be like a proper scheduled series, it should be as and when, but it'd be
When you
nice
have
to go
time.
back and try out
Yeah.
the new stuff and finish it off.
Yeah.
Try out some of the new mods and stuff.
What would you like me to do now?
I don't know.
I can mulch one of the other fields that's been harvested if you want.
You can, but as I say, there's no rush to do that because it's
Yeah.
something that can be done in the spring potentially.
We're
So
not planting them until spring, are we? So.
you could cut some grass, put a mower on the front, baler on the back, and get a few bales. Because we're not going to have enough money to skip through 2 months for the loan payments.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I forgot about that. It was 47 grand a
Yeah.
month.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah, we
Fu
need
saying
some
lizard
grass.
potato harvester is 353,000 litres. Yeah, there's some good ones, but Mars the mission, as I wanted to not use stuff like that because I wanted to like complete the challenge without making it too easy. Because otherwise, then it's just kind of a pointless challenge. Like using a mod that just turns some simple product into like millions of pounds very easy.
Water to gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good mod.
And how many people are going to boycott the new game if there's no diggable ground? I want to dig
Oh my
gold.
god, so many people want that.
I don't. To me, it's not something I wouldn't even bat an eyelid if they didn't add it, because I just don't
Yeah, I
see
don't.
what the use of it would be
Yeah, it's cool for a minute.
unless they
With
added
Terraform.
a reason to do it, which I can't see why that would, like what that could actually add to the game to make give you a reason, unless they like did gold mining, which then it's not farming.
Yeah, that's not
It's
fun.
going too far away from farming, and the productions is, you know, bad enough.
Well, and some people would say even like forestry is like stretching it a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah,
But
forestry I don't mind, but
even-
mining, though, there's
Yeah.
games out there, Gold Rush, or I don't think it's even called Gold Rush anymore, is it?
I can't remember. I never tried it. I just knew the graphics looked so bad. I was like,
Yeah, the
"Eh."
graphics are never good on it. I'm sure it recently changed. They've like relaunched it, and it's just gold mining.
Or was it
now
like
something.
Alaska or something?
Yeah.
But the only thing I could think them doing for like diggable terrain is like having water ditches that you have to dig out.
Yeah, but even then, I just don't see, because there's no irrigation or anything
Yeah.
in the game, so unless they are going to add something like that, but
Yeah. But that's like another job you just want to turn off, like stone
Yeah.
picking.
yeah, I'd like more dynamic ground, like fields
Yeah, like-
churn up with
Yeah.
mud and stuff, like a bit more ground like Mud Runner and Snow Runner,
Yeah.
where you actually feel like you are driving through mud and stuff, like when it
Yeah,
rains.
yeah, I like the mud mod from 19 for that, but it was too much.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah, it was.
Like
It
you
rains.
can't even
and
get the
you're
big
literally
bud
just-
through this
you
field when it rains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs to be enough that it's there, but not
Yeah,
Yeah, but not so.
not like
extreme.
getting you stuck every 2
Yeah, more-
seconds. And it's
yeah. I just
frustrating.
look more like the feel that you're not necessarily going to get stuck, but just more feel like you are driving through mud.
Yeah, slow you
Yeah,
down
because
a
it's-
little bit.
So yeah, it's a bit more dynamic ground rather than diggable ground. for like the Terraform mod was like fun at first, like using the bulldozers and stuff to level ground off. But really, if I wanted to do that, I'd play Construction Sim.
Yeah.
What upgrade would you like for the next farming simulator? I say maybe I'd like more crops. I'd like slightly bigger maps as well as base, but I don't think we're going to get that. I think they're going to stick with the standard size. I don't know. You never know what they've got planned until they start releasing features. I know either way, whatever they do, some people are going to be unhappy.
I know of one big one that I don't think they're gonna do, but like in Silver Run, they made those houses and you could see inside, and they modeled like all the interior, but they just don't have a door to let you in.
Yeah, the actual farmhouses they put down.
So yeah, that's really a big thing I think they should add.
I really do think they are, because of how popular roleplay is within FS, I really do think there may be some kind of feature for roleplay in maybe possibly a story mode or something.
Yeah, or like something like a career mode. Or something
Yeah,
similar
like a
to
proper career mode rather than just a sandbox farming game. There is an actual proper...
I know for myself, I was on the community spotlight with Kermit, and I watched like multiple other creators, and everyone mentioned stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I really
major,
I really do think that's possibly something they may look at doing for this one, because I know, like, I think they've acknowledged how popular like the roleplay kind of stuff is for a lot of people. For me, I don't care about it at all. To be honest.
No,
But say at the end of the day, you play the game how you enjoy it, and if that's what you enjoy, then go for it. But yeah, I'd like to see some kind of like proper career mode where you have like a proper actual end game to it, or even if there's like a challenge mode, kind of like a series of different challenges that you have to complete over a set period of time or something. Just to give
even
more
if it
options
was
to
close
play.
to what you're doing on Mars the mission, like, but written as like a check mark that you get written off, like, oh, you grew that much corn, congratulations.
I know they've got the achievements. It's one thing that always got me as well with the expansions, that they never added additional achievements for them.
Yeah.
That'll give you more incentive to actually use the equipment.
As I say, most other games that bring out DLCs and stuff, they usually add more achievements for that DLC.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't get any extra achievements for any of the Platinum expansion or the Premium expansion. I will say Farm Sim 19 and 22 are probably the only games on Steam where I've actually got every single achievement.
Peter, what degrees are you on?
Have you got every achievement on
180 and 0.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. No worries.
Yeah, I've got all of them, but one horse one. It's like ride a horse for an hour and a half or something.
Oh, I
I
don't
think
know.
I maybe have like 7 achievements, maybe. I don't
So
know.
I went through
Never
there and
checked.
I just got every achievement other than that one because I can't be bothered sitting
It's
there
not.
for an
I
hour.
don't. I'm sure it's not that much. You have to ride it, and one of them is
Sure,
just.
it was 90 minutes.
I'm sure it's not that much because I wouldn't have spent that much time riding horses. I know you get one for just jumping on a horse.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
got
something
all
like,
that.
oh, I didn't know you could do that or something. I can't remember. It's been ages ago.
I think it's the kangaroo one or whatever.
The one that confused me for a while was the honey one, because I thought I had to sell a certain amount of honey, and it wasn't. You just had to place so many large beehives on a map.
Right.
Oh, it's my game lagged out.
Yeah, mine too.
They all did?
Save.
I'm frozen.
Servers
think-
crashed?
I can get out of my vehicle and run around. I can't get back
He
in.
just got the server.
Peter got disconnected.
I got kicked.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
If you're in, save it.
Yeah, no, I can't. Lost connection.
No.
Try and save it. Save. Oh no! It disconnected as I press save.
Yeah, I might need to
Ew.
restart the server. It's not showing up.
Hopefully we didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Bear with me a second while I just do that.
Do 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 do.
Find out G
Just
Portal
start
of
singing Jeopardy.
G Portal of running maintenance or something.
Maybe.
Oh, we can't get the server back up.
Well, it's not showing up, so I don't know. I'm just going to check G Portal and see if it's.
Oh,
Sorry, folks.
Oh,
can
it's
check
up
to
for
see
me.
Is it?
Yeah, mine's
fine,
back.
join it.
Yeah, it says it's running. So
You know what happens?
Sometimes there's just a little blip.
oh, there we go. Oh, we'll
It's
try
loading.
again. If it goes off again, I'll restart it because it might need to do an update or something. But I can't remember. I don't know if it automatically restarts every now and again. Or
I don't
whether there's a
think
setting
It
for it.
shouldn't do unless you set the time and then you set a certain time of day.
No,
and you
on
wouldn't have set a certain time of day.
Nitrado used to do a reset every day at a certain time.
Yeah, you can set that up on
Oh,
G-Force.
okay.
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
I
save it
haven't
real
even
quick.
Was it messed up again?
No, it's fine. I'm just
Oh.
gonna save it, just to make sure.
Say I think we haven't lost any progress now.
No, I'm in the exact same
Oh.
spot I was.
I'm underwater apparently.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of these forests.
My tractor's dead.
Oh, because everything kept running. I got out of my
Yeah,
tractor.
everything kept driving, didn't it? And then
So
you
it's-
sent it
it's
to
I
the
got out of
middle
my
nowhere.
tractor, which is what
It's okay.
made it fine.
My tractor's got a snorkel. I would like to just reverse it. My tractor's not dead. I'll need to put my thing back on chat, otherwise I can't see. We're saying for graphics, features, etc. I think we're definitely going to get slightly improved graphics for the next one. I would say with the no limitation of the older consoles, and oh yeah, enhanced ain't going to work unless I reset it because it doesn't save.
Nope.
Which is one thing I forget sometimes when I've been out the game, come back in and I just press the button and then wonder why it's not going the direction I want it to. Like, oh yes, it's because I haven't reset it. Yeah, better optimization for the new one would be nice.
Yeah, it's not very well optimized. Apparently.
Not for certain hardware, I think it's not great.
It's kind of like whatever GPU company wants to partner with them. Be like,
Well,
Will
they've
help
got
you
support
optimize.
for, was it AMD Fidelity thing? They've got the Intel and the Nvidia stuff all in there, so imagine they'll probably be doing that again with all of them, trying to cover as many graphics card settings as they can. I think they need to release one like super ultra 8K graphics.
Yes. I want 16K actually. I need a lot of Ks.
I want to play in 240 FPS.
Yes.
It's like it's a farming game, 60 is more than enough. And maybe this time they'll move away from single core CPU usage.
That would be nice.
this is my first farm sim release since becoming a member of the community. So it's kind of cool.
What are you going to do next? Once we've finished spraying this field, we'll have to finish the rolling as well now before we skip through to November, and then we've got fields of sunflowers, soybeans and corn to harvest. And then that'll be us all done for that sort of stuff for this year. So maybe we could do a bit of forestry over winter, clear some trees.
Up to you if you want us to roll the next field or not, because that's, I don't know. a good amount of time, or if you want us to just do this one.
No, you might as well. We've got the rollers. Might as well put them to use.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't finished spraying it yet, so.
Yeah, we're almost done.
A few more rows to go. I'll probably have to refill as well before I finish. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Needed a spray with a bigger tank, I think.
Or a secondary tank.
Yeah. Maybe next year we'll get one. I do want to try and start building the actual yard up and getting some more sheds, but I've never got the money. There's always something to buy or loan payments to repay.
Yeah, but that's not an investment.
No mowing. Could do a bit of mowing while we wait for them to finish rolling the fields if I'm finished. Because we do need some more silage bales.
Yeah. Or we're gonna sell something.
Yeah, I don't want to sell the crops just yet because obviously they're not at the highest price.
Correct.
So I haven't decided whether I'm going to put some productions in to utilise some of the crops yet. I think I definitely know we've got quite a bit of wool. Look to try and get the spinner rebuilt at some point. Just need to try and find out where I'm going to put it.
There's no spot.
Nope.
No room.
Going to struggle. Might have to lose a bit of field space.
We might.
How many loads of bales do you think we'll need
How
to
much?
get enough for their own payment?
How much is a trailer? 24 bales, about 70, 80,000.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So I'd say
Yeah, it
we
was
can-
about
yeah,
78,000.
we need one.
Okay.
24 bales should be enough. That'll take us
Yeah,
up to
it
about
could be.
120.
Yeah.
It's chicken, Peter.
There's a
I
Oh,
silage.
you lose.
I think there's a silage bale over here somewhere. I'm sure I spotted one over
There is. It's in front of the field next
Yeah.
to you.
So I'm sure I saw one when I was driving around.
It's
Is this
right
a
above the
mod?
pond.
Is which a mod? The map? The map's a mod. The tractor's a
Yes.
mod. The sprayer's technically a mod, I think. I don't think this one's base game. I think Giants released it as a mod, didn't they?
I don't know which one it is. So.
The converter.
Ooh, that's a thing I
Oh,
really
okay.
want them to add is a freaking better search or sorting on
Yeah.
the mod hub.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they definitely need a few more categories for some stuff, because there's far too much different stuff bulked in one category.
Did you use?
They really need a search function in game as well,
Yeah.
especially when you start getting a lot of mods.
Especially
I
in
think
like the landscaping mode.
started on
Yeah.
this
For
side.
like decoration stuff.
Yeah, that side's all done around the headland and yeah, that bit. Wherever you can see track, the tide marks for the crop destruction, that's where I've done. I think pretty much everything we've got on here is a mod or DLC.
Pretty much.
I don't know, actually some of the tractors are base game, aren't they? The
Mine's base game.
yeah, your tractors.
New Holland in the class. I'm pretty sure.
The Landini, is that base game as well? Or is that a
Yeah.
modded one?
Yeah.
No, base game, but we added that horsepower modifier.
Yeah.
Well, the John Deere's base game
What
is-
song is in the background? The one that was just playing or the one that's playing now? I need to try and get my thing working again that shows it up on the stream, but it stopped working. I've never been able to get it to work again for some reason. Let me have a look. Where are we? Currently playing is the last one was Timeless Clouds by Luwax, and the one that's currently playing is Shoreline Serenade by Dio. Yeah, normally I've got there's a little red box on the stream at the top that used to show the album cover and the actual track name and the artist, but I don't know what changed. I don't know if it was Spotify changed something at their end, so the thing I'm using just does not work for some reason. I spent about an hour trying to get it to work, and I just cannot figure out why it doesn't work anymore. It's linked with Spotify. I've given Spotify enabled permission on Spotify to read the data, but still just doesn't do anything.
Use Streamlabs or OBS?
Streamlabs for this one at the moment.
Just wonder if there was like an update or something that made that not work anymore.
I don't know. I'll have to. It's something I keep forgetting to look at, and then every time I come to start streaming, I'm like, I really need to sort that out.
Yeah.
So I've still got the box there for it, but there's nothing in it. Although I'll try and have a look at it this weekend, see if we can get it working. I'm sure there'll be something on Google about it, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that's had an issue with it.
Absolutely.
So you can usually always find somebody else that's posted something about a similar problem that you're having. The best one was the Elgato Wavelink keeps losing connection to sound, and it like basically stops any sound coming through my system at all, like on any channel. And I looked up on Elgato on their thing, and they said it's exclusive to Windows 10 users. I'm like, no, it's not, because I'm on Windows 11 and I have that exact problem.
It's continued to Windows 11.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Every now and then, all of a sudden, the sound will go off, like completely. And then the only way I can get it back on is turning the computer off and back on again. It's rather annoying.
That is weird.
Let's do this left side, Peter. I'll do it all.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I figured. I always divide this field wrong because I forget that it's different on the other side of the hill. So, I give you a very tiny bit over there.
All good.
Yeah, it's gone widens out on that one section on that one side.
Yeah. And the mountain always throws me off because I can't see the other side, so I'm like, oh yeah, it's here. This is half.
Yeah, for the new game, I hope they improve those stones if they're going to keep that as a feature, so they're not entire blanket field kind of stones.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if there was just random big stones came up randomly in a few places. There's no those stone pickers, you wouldn't go over the entire field with a stone picker like that. I mean, maybe the one you would with the pick up smaller stones, but the rock picker's more just picking up big rocks, not for picking up small stones across an entire field. I'd like to see that as well with the automatic shut off on sprayers. So when precision farming, if you go over an area that's fertilised, it switches off the sections.
Yeah.
Because I know in the game obviously you can shut off sections manually, but it'd be nice if there was an auto mode to it as well.
Yeah.
So you're not wasting like fertiliser on areas you don't need it.
The precision farming just has to have the mini map.
Yeah.
Come to the
Yeah,
full game
definitely
too, at this
the mini
point,
map showing where you fertilised or.
without needing precision on.
Yeah.
So I don't want the penalty. I just want the mini map.
I mean, it's going to be interesting that are they actually going to add some elements of precision farming to the actual base game this time, or they're just going to release it as a mod? Will they actually release it as a mod this time? Because I know initially it was a long-term project, and I'm pretty sure we still haven't had some of the features they actually talked about have never been implemented to it. So, but we haven't had any
Correct.
updates for precision farming at all for a long time. So I don't know if that's kind of finished now. There's like no more going to ever be done to it, or what's happening to it. But it would be nice if some features like being able to see the fertilizer state and stuff on the minimap. Because if they do it in precision farming, they can do it in the base game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just so annoying because you know how many times we have to look at the mini map when you're
Yeah.
doing work.
the
Or
full
the
map.
full map, not mini map.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if again it was an option, if you didn't like it, you could turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
but I
like
don't see how
user
anyone would not.
choice. Yeah, I think most people would probably leave it on.
Correct.
It's like, well, you got this cool feature, but it's only available in that one mod.
And no one's made a mod for it yet. I don't know if anyone's tried or anything.
I don't know.
I
There was a
tried.
mod for 17 that kind of did a similar thing, but it I used it for a bit, but then stopped using it because you could never hide the minimap. It was like permanently on screen all the time.
Yeah.
Although on FS22 I've left that kind of compass one on all the time.
Oh yeah.
Whereas when I first started, I never had the minimap open at all. I always had it closed. I'd only open it if I needed to see like what field I needed to go to, or work
Yeah.
out where I needed to go.
Really random tip for console players, but like there is the the coordinate direction thing at
Yeah.
the bottom of the mini map, and like that is if you get it at 180, like that's what
Yeah.
GPS does.
Yeah, manual GPS basically.
That's what
Yeah,
have to do
and
in
you
the
just
game,
watch
but-
that. I honestly didn't know that for the first like
Yeah,
6 months.
you
of
can
playing
even
the
you
game.
can actually use it to work out roughly where to spray, but it does take a bit because you can look at the coordinates as long as you're in the right direction. So you've got a 28-meter sprayer, you just go 28 meters over. So at the moment it's 1379. So you add what 28 to that, or take 28 off, depending which way you go, and then you'd line up roughly with that number, get it 180 or 270, whatever direction, and you are roughly bang on the right place then for the next row without any overlap. But it does take a bit to do it. I used it a bit when I first started on Hope Balon before we got GPS or anything. When I was doing some of the spreading contracts and stuff, I'd like go over 42 meters or roughly. Right, get this folded up. We have finished spraying. Yeah, I always call it the manual GPS, which is something we'll probably have to get used to. I'd like to see some kind of basic GPS in the base game.
Yeah,
Even
I
if it's a
know.
very simplified version, you just lock the tractor in that direction you're heading, so you can keep it straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that would be fine.
Okay, it's one of those things though, obviously limited on controller commands, like how many functions you can put on the controller and stuff. To
I don't know, I do-
how it's going to work.
I do almost all of enhanced on my controller.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
Really?
possibility for it to be done, but they need to make sure it's done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like again, I'd love to be able to see the arms of your character when you're in first person, but again, it's one of those things. Unless that can do it really well, I'd rather him not do it. Because if it's done bad, then it'll just look awful.
Yeah, I agree. Because when you're in first person filming from in the cab, it looks bad.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of
unless
time-
unless it can be done like really, really well, and when you've got so many different tractors with different layouts and the control sticks
What's-
in different places, there's a lot to try and do.
What's weird though is like, so I'll film a lot where the second camera is in the tractor with me, and that looks fine. They're holding
Yeah.
everything just properly.
Yeah, when you
You
see
know?
you see the character in cab now, he's holding the joystick. He's got his hand on the knob on the wheel. There are some modded tractors where it's like the wrists are at a funny angle and stuff, and it's a bit
Yeah,
funny.
they look broken.
It's not quite right, but I think it's the same. Euro Truck don't add arms to their in cab, and I think it's pretty much the same thing unless they can work out how to do it well.
Yeah.
It's better off not being done because if it's not done well, it just looks really bad.
Correct.
Right, disconnect.
Yeah, I guess it's the way to save, like, they don't have to have a 3D model, like, enabled when you're in first person. That's kind of why they do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they mostly do it because you have to have the camera through the player, and the rest of the player would pop through the camera a lot.
Right, yeah. You'd have to make, like, a headless character.
Yeah.
Correct.
I have that when you've got I think a worker going, you jump in the cab on some modded vehicles and the camera's slightly back and you can see like the inside of their head. It looks so weird.
And there's nothing in there, which makes sense for those workers. No brain.
Cosmo GB saying, "Hey mate, sorry I've been busy. I've been busy at work working hard. No worries. Nice seeing you again. How now? Well, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I'll get my weight back on. Just knocked it over. Why can I not pick my weight up? Oh, it's probably too heavy.
You need super strength.
I need super strength. I've got my lumberjack set to 1,000 kilograms, so I can pick anything up to a ton without turning it on. So I can move bales and big bags around without having to turn it on and off. But I can't like throw tractors across the map.
I think that's an 1800 weight then.
Yeah. Are you still mowing, James?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's all the bales?
Yeah. Where I am.
Okay. Well, I'll grab the bale loader.
They're near the new field, so if you follow the road up to the new field there, I can go right there. They're just round the corner.
Yeah, if you get
There's
those
not that many, there's only 10.
There's only 10?
I know.
Let's get moving.
We need more. Yeah.
We need at least 24.
More.
Yeah, I know.
All the sirens.
Well, we need more than 24 now because you sold, you bought fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. No, I think 24 will still be enough, right?
Oh yeah, I've got to keep buying herbicide. Well, we can always get when they finish rolling, somebody else.
We're coming.
Get the other mower and...
Yeah, we'll be done in a minute. Just like 5 rows left.
Yeah. No rush, what time is it? Coming up to 20 to 10. We've still got an hour and 20 minutes. I didn't realise it was that late, it's actually gone quite quick.
Yeah.
We started a little late.
Yeah, I did have to start half an hour late because the football was on. I just wanted a little bit more time to have food.
Does the football not know that you had this schedule?
I know.
That was very inconsiderate of them.
Well, it could have been worse. England could have been the 8 o'clock game, then there would have been no live stream at all.
Yes. Have to move it to tomorrow or something.
Yeah, there was me moving from Wednesday nights to Thursdays because of the conflict with football every now and then. The England match could have been on Thursday evening. No, I think it's Italy versus Spain currently. Yeah, 8 o'clock game tonight, which I'll probably watch after this, or try and start watching it. I'm sure I'll probably fall asleep before I finish watching it.
I'm not sure if you care at all, but do you know when the Olympics start? I'm not
nope.
sure.
I haven't really paid much attention to Olympics for a long time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things when I was younger you'd always watch, and I suppose when I was younger there was far less choice of things to watch on TV. Far fewer channels, didn't have streaming services and internet.
Oh, it's the opposite now. We have too much to watch.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. It's like, all these services, they've all got cool stuff on and I can't afford all of them. Because you end up paying for a few months and then there's nothing to watch on it for ages.
Yeah.
And then it's like everything comes out all at the same time and you're like, I've no time to watch all this. Because there's quite a few things I want to watch on Apple TV, but I'm like reluctant to sign up to another streaming service. Already got
Apple
2
TV
million.
stuff's good. I'm not gonna lie. It's some good stuff in there.
There's quite a lot of stuff on there I really want to check out.
You know, if you don't want to pay for the service, you can just buy an Apple device, and then it gives you 3 months free. So that might be cheaper than paying for the service.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Much better charging cable. When would I get it?
No, you know, not a charging cable. But those are expensive.
Although, yeah, that's probably like more than the subscription itself.
Probably.
I don't know how much the subscription is, but
I don't either. I have Apple One, so I get all of their stuff.
Yeah.
It includes the subscription, and then you can share it with the family and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked into seeing how much it is. I don't think it's as much as some of the others because I think there's still not as much stuff on there as some of the other services. But
I think it was like $5 or like $8.
yeah, I'm sure I remember it was $6.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, so that was a while ago. So.
And I don't know if it has commercial or not.
I'm using the Moser TSW wheel, which is basically the truck sim wheel. The Moser Racing TSW wheel on a Moser R12 direct drive wheelbase. I see Moser today announced a sneak peek that they're going into the flight sim controls. With the new flight sim coming out later as well.
I haven't played Flight Sim since probably 2000.
Yeah, I played.
I really want to get back into
I
it.
played the new one when it was first released on Game Pass, which
was
was
it?
obviously a while ago now. It was good. I mean, the graphics on it were like crazy that even my PC at the time struggled to run it
Really?
in like the high settings. Yeah, it was fun, but I always get bored so easy with Flight Sim. It's one of those things. It's great for a while, and then it's just like, yeah, I've completely lost interest in it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You're just flying all the time.
I would love to use
It was fun flying from Birmingham Airport, and then being able to actually follow landmarks without like any GPS. Like follow the motorway down, fly across where I live, fly across like various football grounds that you know of. Like, and obviously they're not 100% accurate models, but because obviously when you get so far up, it's kind of like Google Earth images. So you actually can see what you're looking at, and you can actually pick out proper landmarks for the areas and stuff. So it's quite cool being able to like fly from one end of the UK to the other without actually knowing what direction you're going or anything, just following like the roads on the ground. But I think they added loads more stuff on, like you can do rescue missions and stuff like that on there now, and so I presume the new version is going to be kind of similar to stuff like that. So there's actually more to do than it used to be, where you just pick a route and fly.
Yeah, I haven't. It's been so long since I've tried. I gotta try it at least once.
I've never played one with like proper flight controls and anything like that. And like, it's one of those things I know if I invested the money in, I'd get bored quick either way.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it'd
like
be cool to try it, but I just don't think I'd want to spend the money just to try it. Well, I spent all this money buying a truck wheel, and I haven't played ETS 2 since. I need to get back to that. I mostly use this wheel for farm sim. And even then I only play with the wheel when I'm live streaming.
Oh, Sam has a bale trailer.
Yeah.
Probably a baler is more useful than this thing.
Yeah, and the bales are slow. We've got the big mowers on now, so yeah, get the other baler, might be better. Otherwise we're going to be here forever trying to get 24 bales.
Yeah.
Thing is, the thing that slows the baler down, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
It goes down at 90% and it takes so long to
yeah. That's the problem when you've got the increased capacity. 90% is still a big way to go.
Yeah, especially when I've only got this current power.
If you've got the real speed limiter mod active, it disables that completely.
Oh.
Then the trouble then is you end up going too fast and it doesn't stop in time, it overruns. So you have to keep backing up to get missed bits. Yeah, but for some reason when you do the real speed limiter, it kind of deactivates that 90% slowdown. Which is handy for the cotton harvesters, because again, when you've got 20,000 litre cotton module, when it starts slowing down when you've got a slightly higher work speed, it does take a while then to get up to 100%. Listening to the stream while sanding away paint on my Fiat Punto my mate bought. Nice. My very first car was a Fiat Punto. A T-Reg. Or was it T-Reg or an S-Reg? I'm sure it was T-Reg. It was like electric blue. Originally it was my mom's car. She kind of like gave it to me for next to nothing. And if you're sanding the front wing, because I know the one I had, that was known for the problems with corroding front wings.
Corroding? What is it? It just disappeared?
Literally, they've got bad corrosion on them, like rusting away from the inside out, basically. I eventually got rid of mine and got a Renault Clio instead. What was that, back in 2015 when I would have had that? Trying to think when I would have changed it. 2006? No, 2005, not 15. 2005 when I had it. I think I only had it for about a year. Whole car, I only painted it army green with spray paint. Wow. And it's full of spots with no paint and orange peel everywhere. Nice. At least they spray painted it. I didn't know one person that used to drive around in a car that they painted in camo, but they slopped it on with a 9-inch paintbrush.
I know someone that did that too. They put house paint on. I was like, that's house paint. Like, yeah, but it looks good. I mean, it doesn't, but okay. Your car. You do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I never understood the reason why he painted his car in like German, World War II German camouflage pattern from a tank.
People are into that.
With the Balkan cruise on it. It's like a bit strange, but just whatever. It was like big thick paint and splodges and brush marks, and yeah, it looked awful. Look, Stevie, work shy Stevie, is in the chat saying sup boys. Brewwatch saying sure, I'm glad I'm not the one paying for the repaint. My mate said he's gonna paint it metallic red. Ooh. Imagine metallic paint, not the cheapest. I'm gonna paint it green. Metallic green.
Ah, this tractor.
I mean, most people don't even bother repainting stuff. They just have it wrapped, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrapping is much more common now.
And then after a few years, you can just take it off and wrap it in a different colour.
Yeah.
Our car, well, one of our cars is quite an unusual colour. It's like we've never seen another car with the same colour. It's like a satin blue, like a metallic satin blue. It's like really nice.
Yeah, that's got to be a nice color.
It's like one of the reasons why we got the car, just for the colour. But one of the ones we was looking at the time was a red one, but it had been wrapped, and we was like, not sure how long the wrap would last before it needed redoing, and so I was like, yeah, don't really want to go for one that's wrapped because you don't know how well it's been done as well, and
It's expensive, too. Do you remember the Top Gear episode where they accidentally wrapped the keys inside the in the wrap? No.
not that I remember very well.
Yeah,
I've seen all the Top Gears, but I
one.
can't remember half the stuff. I don't know how you remember
It
it
was it was the hot hatched one. I've probably seen them all so many times.
Yeah. we used to watch it at dinner time every day at work. We had a TV in our canteen, and you'd come on dinner time, there'd be a rerun of Top Gun on Dave. Something.
That's fantastic.
It's like, oh, which episode are we watching today? But yeah, for some reason, I don't know, my memory's shot. I just can't remember half the stuff that happened. Even some of the specials from way back, I just barely remember any of them.
Really? The specials are worth a rewatch.
Yeah.
At least, like the regular episodes, you know, there's some good moments, but
I never really got on with the regular Grand Tour episodes when that started. I tried watching it, I just never really got into it that much.
with the tent, yeah.
I much preferred the specials, so they were awesome, but the regular Grand Tour episodes just, I don't know, I just never really enjoyed them. And some of the stuff they did was funny at first, but then they did it like every week, and it's like, yeah, it was funny the first time, but it's not quite so funny anymore.
Slightly just too scripted, that's all.
Yeah, that was
Like
the one good thing with Top Gear. I would say that even though it was mostly set up and scripted, it was done in such a good way that you didn't even really notice.
Correct.
Well, it wasn't done in a way that like it was plainly obvious that it was. It was really well done. And obviously those three have done a really good job of it as well.
Yeah.
And the new one, though, a good one to look forward to is Top Gear Australia just rebooted. And they have like a new show that's coming out with all the original people that made the original show. Like, so the film crew and the writers and all that are the original.
I would say after Hammond, May and Clarkson left Top Gear, I never watched another episode of it. Like
Me either.
When they changed it for the... was Chris Evans, I think, was one of the first ones.
Oh, Chris Evans,
They had,
Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc. It's like, yeah, never watched a single episode of it. I didn't even give it a try to see if it was how it was going to pan out. I just never bothered.
Do we need to mow anymore, or are we good?
Well, I've got 24 bales, so I think that should be enough money.
Okay.
So, is there still some bales left?
There's one bale down here, and there's...
Like one in James's bale and one on the ground.
Yeah.
And there's that one by the pond, too. So.
Oh, I wish I had my fork. I got a front loader, but no attachment. That's no helpful.
Quoted €3,500 for the repaint. How much is the car worth?
Yeah. Yikes.
I'd be there if I had my PC with me. I can supervise from here though. We don't need supervising. We've done a stellar job without you. We've had no funny business.
That doesn't work.
We don't even have a chair for him, even if he wanted to supervise, so.
You can't supervise when you can't see everybody. You need like separate cameras. You set it up so people could follow different people in the stream. Could select a different camera and watch somebody else.
I have thought about how we could do that, because that would be really interesting.
Like
if
a
we could pull it off.
multicam.
Yeah.
I know you can set up kind of multi-camping in YouTube live streams, but that'd be more like if you wanted to watch from like a different webcam, you could select a different webcam to watch the stream from, but obviously for this that wouldn't really work.
Correct, then it'd be tough too because it's all on your channel.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they'd let you do it with multi-channels and just kind of merge them for one thing,
Yeah.
because then it'd be really easy to set up. 'Cause
Yeah, I think it would be a nice feature if they did something like that where you could link for a live stream, link multiple channels to one stream.
Yep.
Rather than everyone having to like kind of have a separate stream on their
Well,
own
'cause, like-
channels, but then people could like switch between different cameras for the different streams.
Yeah, because anytime we try to do multi-camera or multi-streams, it's always tough because then you're like, you can't pay attention to the chat in the other
No.
stream. And you kind
Yeah,
of want
we-
everyone to be in one chat group to be able to talk to each other too.
Yeah. Yeah, if they had it where it was like linked, so you'd have technically one stream, but potentially like multiple channels streaming on it, and viewers could like change cameras, or like technically just change whose stream they're watching, but it's all still the same chat. And right, so if we speed up time, can we speed? Oh no, we
We,
got kicked.
we just have to make a clubhouse with a bunch of computers in it.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah. In what country?
Yeah, in outer space.
Pretty much. In Mars.
Admin, I need to sign in as admin, so I'm thinking I need to do so I can speed up time.
Yes.
I can
there
set
you
it
go.
up for you if you
Oh,
want.
you're doing it? You've re-signed in
Yeah.
since we got kicked out?
Yeah?
I am. Yeah, you go ahead. There you go.
Okay, if you
Do
speed
we
up
have a
time then.
bale spike anywhere?
There you go.
I stole it. It's on the
Um,
John Deere and I...
Oh, okay, well.
Did you know you got two bales on top of your
Oh.
tractor?
James
Yeah.
brought them somehow.
Right,
He's
so...
got a hat.
I suppose better go and get the corn header. No, soybeans we can do with... I'll go and grab the corn header anyway, because we're going to need it. Did we not buy a header trailer for the John Deere header?
No.
I thought we did,
I thought
and then it's at the store.
is it still down at the store? I'm sure we bought one.
There is stuff at the store. I remember making fun of Stevie because I said you don't need the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I think that was after we bought it.
I don't think I got one for the case header.
We have...
I'm sure I got one for the John Deere. Well, I'm going down the store anyway to get the corn header, so if there's one there, I can bring it back.
Hey, do you want me to
header
take
trailers?
those?
Turn me lights on.
Okay.
Oh,
James has got a circus track.
I need to remap my buttons because I can only turn one light on with my
maybe some additional... Oh, there you go.
although I don't probably need all round work lights when I'm driving down the road. Blind the people behind me. Just trying that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
they're gone.
They went down the hill because I was going downhill.
It's
not
not
take
a header
hills.
trailer. I'm sure we bought a header trailer.
Unless we sold them.
Oh, you can't even use this for that.
Yeah, you can. I've done it before, Keg.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't see
Oh, it's
one
just-
in owned
I can't either.
items. I'm pretty sure I bought one, but I don't know why we would have sold it. 'Cause I know, yeah, we can get most of them out without it, but it's still handy to have one.
So, well, if you want to get the trailer or whatever, then we can do that. But
I'll leave it for now because we're
we gotta pay the loans.
yeah, we ain't gonna have any money left.
There is one on sale. For $4,000. I don't know that I like that trailer.
Which is the nearest field with the cornfield one? Oh, raining. Cornfield's down in that bottom right hand corner.
do we need a second combine?
Yeah, we'll get both combines going. We've had 2 people carting.
I'll get my.
Peter, which one do you guys want to drive the combine?
I'm in the
I'm
John
okay
Deere.
with starting.
I'm done.
I'll do whatever.
I can do the
I'm not gonna
cornfield
turn down
first as
from
it's
the
the
combine
closest.
any day.
And then,
Are we harvesting corn in October or November?
if it's ready, we can do it now.
We've got corn and soybeans ready. It's just the sunflowers that aren't.
What time is it? I don't. Yeah, we ain't gonna get all. Yeah, stop the time there, and then we'll try and just get those 2 done. Because we're not gonna get all 3 done. About an hour. I don't think if we get those 2 done and there's enough time, then we could possibly skip to November. If not, we'll do it next week. A bit short-staffed this week. We didn't buy a header trailer. Okay. I thought we did. For some reason.
Yeah, we have 2 different trailers. Oh, well, you reconfigured it.
Stevie changed it, the colour, and I think it set it to the wrong
Yeah,
configuration.
so we just have to make it bigger again.
Although I think the capacity was the same, I think. I don't know.
No, but I think it only does silage then, right?
I don't know. I don't know what configuration it's in. Yeah, told you, Mark. Never remember the keys. Right, where am I looking? X. There we go.
Oh. I can take the other one if you want.
Oh yeah, do that.
I need to repair the header. I forgot this was a used one.
We don't have to do bales, right? So there you go.
No, it's just corn, so no straw.
But I feel like
Don't have corn stalks. Corn stalks would be nice, but done in the way you have to mow the stalks and then bale them up, not bale up corn stalks, spit out the back of a combine. Still got the wrong button then. Right, how do I turn this thing on? So confused. I've only got like 5,000 hours. Oh, I haven't got that many on the FS22. Got far less hours on FS22 than I did on 19. I don't know. I don't know what it has been with FS22, but it's just. I mean, I've enjoyed it immensely, but it's just. There's just been something about it that's just not got me hooked as much as 19.
I think it's the seasons change.
Yeah,
I think it was a different game with the seasons mind on 19. It was a very different game than
Yeah.
it is with 22.
Yeah, hopefully that's another thing they'll make some improvements to the seasons and how season cycles work.
I don't know about starting in August all the time.
Yeah, being able to start whatever time in the year you want.
Yeah, like
I think it's
away.
always that thing is like when you start a new farmer, you've always got a field ready to harvest, and so you can just jump straight in your combine and start working your field straight away.
But then really they should just set it to be like a setting for every month a crop's ready to be harvested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I understand what you're saying, but okay, like so, but everyone has like a wheat field to start.
Yeah. I think a lot of it's that because of the base game maps, how they set up with kind of like that tutorial that like you've got one tractor that's cultivating the field, one that's going to harvest or like unload the grain and the trailer on it and stuff.
Now maybe there is like a way in the when you're making a map to set it to be a certain month, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what Giant does when you.
Like starting like February or March, so I'm assuming it is. How you doing it?
Yeah.
I know there is a mod for starting in spring, isn't there?
Yeah, it started in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of series, that's what I usually end up doing, is skipping through to like spring and then starting from there rather than. Because especially if you're doing a complete start from scratch, if you start in summer, by the time you've like got your first field in and earned a bit of money, all you can do is plant a crop to harvest the following year. And it's too late to plant any crops, so I'd like to start earlier. So it gives me the possibility of harvesting a crop in the first year. Steve saying, "Oh my God, get out my JCB, Peter." That is, well, he's got the wrong trailer. He hasn't got the JCB yellow one.
Oh, I did it on purpose, just to annoy him.
Got the John Deere
I'm always
green.
going to take the JCB. It's the quickest. For doing grain, or for doing karting, it's absolutely the best one to do.
Yep. I'd rather use that over my tractor that's like 20 miles an hour.
Same.
Slow
Mine-
tractor on the farm. Well, actually, I think that needs
Yeah.
updating, actually, that mod. I think they'll fix the issue with the PTO attaching to the front of the tractor instead of the back. We should get to do some harvesting. My favourite job in farm sim. I don't know, there's something satisfying about harvesting a field.
That's why I like mowing too.
Yeah.
It's just relaxing, satisfying.
Yeah, mowing and harvesting.
James, my middle name's Clarkson, by the way.
I can tell.
Did you dump it on the
yeah.
floor?
Oh, so
Yeah.
much. If this was real life, half the trailer wouldn't have made it.
I think it's a bit more than half.
Yeah.
I should put the manual film mod on and see how well we can actually
No!
Oh no, please don't.
do it. It's like when you just turn the combine on to unload, it literally will unload regardless of what's underneath
Regardless.
it. Like, see
Or
how-
if it's full or
see-
anything.
See how good you are unloading the combine on the fly then. So this time next week we might actually have an official FS25 announcement.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be Tuesday.
Anyone going? Go ahead, sir.
Tuesday
Yeah, I
the
still
25th.
think
Yeah, it makes sense. Anyone going to FarmCon?
Nope. Not an option for me this year.
I wanted to, but
Maybe next year.
I would have gone, but college planned a Germany trip in it, and then so I was like, oh, I won't go. I'm already going to Germany the week before, and then it got cancelled.
No Germany at all.
No, so now
You
no
got-
Germany.
You got 0 Germanys. You
I
had
tried-
2.
yeah.
If they're going to go to Lama again in Birmingham, I'm going to try and go to that next year. Assuming they're going to come over again. So if I hadn't
Okay, run this
got
back to the
COVID,
farm.
I'd have gone.
James,
Sorry?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run this back to the farm if that's okay.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to going this year, but then they got COVID, and then that week when it was, I was still feeling so ill. I was like, yeah, I can't be walking around there for a day. So if it had been
No,
a
I
week
would-
later, I'd have gone. But that so annoying that it was that week. Who is it they're doing coming up soon? They've got Gamescom. Is it Gamescom as well coming up soon?
Gamescom or PAX West, one of them.
Let's see. I know they did
Should be
one.
Gamescom
didn't they,
in
last
Germany,
weekend.
right? Or does it go all over the world? Gamescom.
I'm not sure. I think Gamescom was more European. I think, wasn't it? E3
Yeah.
was like the big one in the US, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think Giants ever did E3, did they?
No, I still don't think it's big enough. Unfortunately.
Well, E3 is no more, is it? They've finished it now. Like Xbox do their own showcase, which they did a couple of weeks back. They're kind of like all the big companies do their own thing rather than attending that.
Yeah.
I think it's another victim of COVID and lockdown, and kind of got cancelled, and then there's no point in really properly doing it again. Oh, 10:15. I think the soybean field's a little bit bigger. Technically, we've got bigger headers for that one. I don't think, just trying to think. I don't think we'll get all three done. I think it's gonna be a bit too much.
I don't know if you guys have watched Big Bang Theory when like Sheldon makes himself like a little robot where it's like a screen where he drives around.
I've seen a few episodes here and there over the years, but I've never
They should
fully
make
watched all
those
of
for
them.
like FarmCon. You could like rent a little thing that rolls around with the screen.
Yeah, just be there virtually. Like,
Yeah.
Control it. You can have a look around. People can talk to you. Good evening, Horatio. Apologies if I got your name wrong. One thing we could do is some slightly bigger grain trailers.
Love that.
Okay.
Too bad, 29,000 litres, but yeah.
I just stopped to read your message and I got your message up now.
Maybe we'll get a semi-truck at some point with a larger trailer and get some, maybe an auger wagon.
We could do that. That's always fun. Mother bin.
Mother bins are good until you have to pull them.
I don't think you'd be able to buy them on this map. Can you imagine that spawning in that shop area?
Oh god.
Yeah, it probably will fail. You'd have to use the shop mod
Yeah, the
delivery.
shop deliveries. I think that's one mod I've not actually used on 22 at all.
Oh really?
I loved it on 19. Used to use it all the time.
I use it for setup. It's fantastic.
Yeah, the setup. I used it on one map I was setting up. I just put it in the middle of the field, and I didn't really think about, because I was just buying all the equipment and I had to go through and set the hours because I was transferring it over. I didn't really think about how it had spawned, and I went over there. It was just one big pile of tractors and combines, like things that literally like glitching out and bouncing around each other because it literally spawned all on top of each other.
That's funny.
But how many times I forgot I'd got that mod and I'd set the point at the farm and I drove to the store, bought something, come out the shop, and it's like, oh, dang it, it's at the farm.
They delivered it for me, but I was here to pick it up.
Yeah. I didn't need to drive all this way. Andre saying good evening all. Good evening to you and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that mod was super useful for setting up maps.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, now it's not so bad because a lot of time I'll just use the teleport in the easy dev.
Correct.
But if you're buying new stuff, having it just go straight to one place. But there's always that thing forgetting to like deactivate it.
To reset.
I suppose that'll be another mod we'll miss for a bit. Well, I won't as much, but
If it's script mod, it'll probably go pretty quick.
enhanced vehicle control mod, that needs to come out straight away.
Yeah, that is out the day the game comes out.
So that is probably the most used mod I've got.
Absolutely.
Literally constantly using it all the time.
Like I can do without, but it's,
Yeah.
I have to think a lot more when you do it.
As much as I like easy dev, I feel like I'd rather have an enhanced vehicle right at the start. Because obviously you can still use all the features of easy dev if you just go through the
Super strength.
my
As long as I
tractor.
had super strength, I'd be alright.
What's it called?
Developer console.
The console. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get everything that has pretty much through there, can't you? So
Maybe the next one they'll add super strength as a command.
This should.
I think not having
You'd have
GPS.
thought as a developer thing they would have something like that so they can just
Well-
pick up things and when they're testing and
The,
stuff.
the fact that they added it to console with the platinum expansion
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
means that there's got to be some way that they're putting it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wasn't the riding the roller coaster? You get super strength.
10 times, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that was a thing on Platinum expansion.
Yeah, and so because you got that on console,
Yeah. Yeah, effectively
you know, then
super strength on console, which obviously was not possible being a script mod. So they've found ways around with some stuff like the liftable pallets and liftable bales
Yeah,
mods for
bales.
console. Gold Gaming saying howdy neighbours, hey to you, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, Andre, good to hear you are too. I'm having a blast. Having a blast, harvesting my fields.
and this is the smallest field.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't think we'll get all three. So we can get the soybeans done. They a lot lower yielding, so the combines won't need anything as often.
Yeah, we can probably only need one person carry.
Well, you can pull both trailers. Too.
No, yeah, we always only need one person carry, don't we?
Yeah.
We just need a road train.
At least it's cooled down enough now. It's a nice temperature in here now. Just sit and chill
It's
out.
good.
Yeah.
I suppose farm sim's a lot more relaxing than playing iRacing as well. A bit more intensive on the force feedback.
It gets
I
a little
just
bit
bought my own
stressful.
pigs on my map, so you were making money with them. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point now where they're making money. It took a little bit to get there, but I didn't buy loads to start with, so I've just kind of bought a few and then just let them reproduce. So yeah, they are at a point now where I do have quite enough that I'll be making a bit of money every few months now. So yeah, it'll help start progressing that series a bit more. I won't have to rely on contracts as much as I have been, because at the moment on there contract is pretty much still the main income, because the pigs only bring in so much money every now and then, and all the crops on hot. Oh, I forgot to turn my combine on. I've just destroyed loads of crop. All the crops I harvest literally go in the silo for pig feed, so I'm not actually making any money off that. So it is literally just when I sell the pigs. Yeah, crop destruction. 2 big tyre tracks and nobody saw that.
What happened to Ken?
Erase the evidence.
Huh?
What happened to Keg?
I don't know.
He's still in the tractor,
Not sure.
Is he
so I
muted
can't
or
take.
anything?
Can't take the
It's
trailer.
not doing it. I can't take the trailer.
Just kick him out the tractor and then...
You can't
Yeah,
kick
right.
him out the tractor.
Yeah, you just have to remove him from the farm and then kick him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he can just join the farm when he's back.
iRacing tomorrow night. I've changed my name. You've changed it to Stevie 9K.
No, is he at 10K yet?
I don't know. Stevie almost 10K.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Stevie 9.5K.
Stevie 9.5K.
Sorry about that. Something popped up.
Oh man, just as I was kicking you out.
It's just steering your trailer.
Oh, it's okay. You can pull that.
You gotta rejoin the farm though.
Stephen 4K.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
They let you have that as a surname, and they wouldn't let me have Sim Farmer.
Yeah.
It's like we can only use real names. I'm like, well, Farmer's a family name because my cousin's surname is Farmer. And
There you go.
the first bit's a shortened version of a name.
Yes.
I think I shouldn't have
Yeah,
mentioned
nickname.
about social media, like being that my name on social media. If I hadn't mentioned that, I'd just like privacy reasons, I don't want my real name displayed. So if you watch any of my iRacing videos, my name's not Cy Taylor. Well, technically it's on iRacing, but the Taylor bit is from Bob Taylor, who's growing up as my kind of football legend for a West Brom fan at least.
You're imagining you've got the trailer on.
Yeah,
back
it's a
there.
new kind of trailer.
Steve.
Invisible. Unlimited capacity.
Do you think if Stevie gets a new graphics card next year, he'll have to change his name to Stevie 8K?
Yeah.
8K videos. Can
8K
you
videos.
Imagine the bandwidth you'd need for an 8K video stream.
Right.
Well, for now, until they do better compression.
Yeah.
But even like the file size from 2K to 4K is insane.
Yeah, well, I
Oh, it is.
still think 4K is very underwatched on YouTube. I think still most
100%.
people watch only on the auto thing, which a lot of the time is 1080 at most.
Correct. And mine only goes to. I'm trying to think. On browser, it'll go to 4K just because I have
Yeah.
an extension that does it. But even on mobile, even being a YouTube Premium person, I don't get automatically 4K.
No, mine,
To specify
most of mine, if I'm watching on my mobile, it'll majority play in 480 unless I manually change it, like in auto
Yeah.
mode. Even though I've got like really fast Wi-Fi connection, it still always
Yeah.
tends to do 480. But when I watch YouTube on my PC, it played in 4K straight away, which I was quite surprised about. Normally that doesn't do that, but I
Never
don't know if
watched
that's
the
because
video.
I've got a wired connection to this PC.
It's possible. I have a browser extension that does it. That's the only way I got it to do it.
Yeah. Although I still felt the video I was watching looked a bit blurry in 4K, but that may have been just the video quality of the upload.
I think.
It'd be
I have
interesting.
an email.
Anybody watching? Does anybody watch the videos in 4K on YouTube? I mean, I've been uploading in 4K for a few years now. I used to always record in 4K, but when I first started, all the videos were 1080. But I think I did do a small period where I was trying 2K. Because I did have a 2K. Yeah, I switched to a 2K monitor for a bit. That was a higher refresh rate and a G-Sync one. So I was having on my old 4K monitor. It used to lag like crazy with frame rate, especially on Grizzly Mountain. That got to a point where it was really bad. Like it dropped from 60 down to like 30, and then you'd have that like few seconds delay. bit of lag
Yeah.
when it was like going between the two. And the
There's so
G-Sync
many
monitor
trees.
kind of got rid of all that because it was nice and smooth. You could drop down to like 40s without even noticing.
Yeah, I have the 1440p 144 hertz Dell monitor, 27 inch. So yeah, that has the G-Sync in it.
Yeah. Every monitor
Right.
I've bought since then has been G-Sync. It's usually a bit more expensive. Oh, I think the server's
Yeah.
gone again. No, it's just stopped.
No, you're full.
Oh, yeah. Combine full stop. That'll be why. I thought it just
One
froze
second.
in time. Then I was like,
No, I was
I think it's
looking
you-
at
you
your
two-
hopper.
Yeah. Aglan Farm saying hello from Spain. Hey to you, welcome to the stream. I was watching highest resolution, nice. If Pete wants me to buy me an 8K compatible card, no problem. I'll be Stevie 8K.
Mhm. As long as you put in that I sponsored your channel afterwards, maybe I'll think about that. I have to be in the credits.
Stevie 8K sponsored by Peter Does Farming.
Soybeans now then?
Yeah.
Make sure you empty before you go.
I'm empty. It's automatically put the pipe in.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, combine, that combine full stop thing. If it
Right.
brings the pipe out itself, it automatically puts it in when the combine's empty.
Gotcha. The animation showed more going into the hopper, and I was like, okay, nothing coming out the auger. Yeah, you can have your trailer back if you want, or we can get another trailer.
Yeah, up to boss bed. I started mulching a bit. Don't know if
Alright,
it's
well.
necessary, but
No, it needs doing, but it's not essential. But yeah, if you want to,
Whichever.
it's fine. Fine by me.
I only stole your trailer because you weren't doing anything and it was full.
Yeah.
So.
yeah,
was gonna
someone
empty it and
showed
bring
up
it back to you.
unexpected. Like, who's
That's
in my
okay.
house? I better go figure out.
Grain coming through.
You need the Colossus 150 mile an hour combine.
Mm. That is the one benefit of it too. Even if you don't harvest at that, transporting at that is fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I still
Hey.
think around 25 miles an hour is fast enough for harvesting.
Yeah. But like with the put those trailers there. With the Colossus, you literally don't need anybody to cart because you can
No.
just fill it up, drive really fast back, and then
Get the entire field in one combine. Back to the farm, unload, and back to the field for the next one.
uh-huh.
That thing's insane.
I love it. He keeps pushing the limits, and I love it. I'm all for it. All right. Let me go.
Steve, you're going to do iRacing, you need to get your iRating up so we can be in the same races. You're not with the ruffians who use 700 iRating.
This mulching of corn stalks is hard. You can't see where.
Yeah, that's why I tend to fertilise first because it darkens the field, and then when you mulch it, it's a lot lighter, so it's easier to see the different contrast between the two.
Yeah.
That's why I got you to fertilise those ones before we mulched them. Because some crops, it's so much easier if you
Yeah.
fertilise first and then mulch.
Yep. Also looks better in video.
Yeah. Yeah,
Looks
it's
like
nice
you
when
actually
you,
did something.
it's nice when you're doing the time lapse on a job and you've got a big contrast between what you're doing and what the field is. So sometimes when you're sowing like a really nice ploughed field or cultivated field that's nice and clean, it's so difficult to see the difference. It looks like you're just driving up and down, not doing anything. That's why I like doing lime spreading first, because you've got such a big difference then between the white from the lime and whatever you're doing on top of that. Which is what I should have done the other day when I was doing Iowa, because I completely forgot to line the field. I started spreading slower and realised that you can't really see it. But I always find it in the time lapse, it's so much more satisfying to watch when it's such a big difference between the two stages.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it looks like it's like, what is he doing right now? What's he working on? Because you can't tell.
Yeah. Painted those roads and I'm not even bother following. Off country. I'm just saying, I totally agree. Come on, guys, chop chop, work faster. You can only go as fast as the combine will let me. Where can I find? There isn't, unfortunately, there isn't a time lapse of this particular series. I don't think any of us have recorded any of the live streams for this one. I tried recording live streams in the past and doing it as a time lapse, but the views was never very good on them. It's just like that bit of extra work and to render the, or edit and render the stream.
There's also a luxury of being able to move the camera while you're in the live stream.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're constantly moving the camera around, normally it's not so bad, but when you speed that up 10 times or whatever, it doesn't look good. That's one thing I've really had to get out of the habit of when I first started time lapses. My first few test videos, I was constantly moving the camera, like it never stayed still for a second. Like you'd be harvesting, I'm constantly like moving the camera around with a controller like this all the time. And I looked at the first video, I was like, yeah, I need to stop doing that. That looks awful.
You're gonna get sick.
You have to kind of get to the point where you just like, right, get the camera in a position and leave it there for as long as possible. Don't keep moving it around.
And one of the reasons I don't time lapse is I use a wheeled mouse, like a ball mouse, and like to move the camera is really jerky. It's not smooth. So I was like, I can't do time lapse.
Yeah, that's why I prefer doing the controller, because I find the camera is so much more controllable. You get much smoother rotation with the controller.
Did everyone else get disconnected?
Is the server gone again?
No, me and Simmer still.
I'm still in
I'm
there.
off.
I'll save.
Pete got kicked like a
Just
minute
in
before
case.
me. Yeah, save us if you can.
Yeah, save.
Oh,
I skipped
oh.
it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be my turn, but that was just a save.
No, I'm still going. I'm still here. Are you going to do
back
another series? Yeah, once Mars the Mission is finished, I'm going to start a new series, which will be the last new series I do. So I'll run Iowa Plains View and the new series till the end of FS22.
And if you like this series, you'll like that one.
Hopefully.
I know I will.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to start it.
With a helicopter.
Oh, I don't want to give any spoilers away.
Oh no, I can't see where the field is. This isn't.
Can't see where
Get
the-
out and.
in.
You just see grass.
Do you want to switch?
No, it's rendering it in front of me, so.
His FPS is too low, he can't see. It's blurry. Can't see nothing.
Is it going to be a start from 0? Yeah, it'll probably be most likely I'll start with nothing, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, it's going to be kind of like I'm going to have to build up my own farm from scratch kind of thing, but I want to try and do it in that kind of a different way. But like I say, I don't know if it'll work yet because I need to actually try it and see how long it's going to take to actually do. So I'm not 100% sure how it's going to start exactly yet. But, something I need to have a look at over the coming weeks.
You guys have very different sized headers.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can be
it's like
impatient. He keeps getting a bit closer because obviously he's going to go a bit shorter distance.
the baby harvester is looks adorable.
I'm not even 50% full yet.
I gotta stop laughing so I can drive normal.
My combine's bigger than yours. It's
A
11,
pipe
57%.
measuring contest.
Has anybody tried those, what they call those harvesters that was released with the, kind of you drive it sideways down the road and then it's got like a harvester attachment. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know, but those are cool looking. I haven't
Yeah.
tried them yet.
I was thinking about possibly putting them on here to try them out because I don't know if I'll get to use them otherwise. It'd be nice to
Do it.
give them a go.
Put that on here and put the chair on here.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
'Cause I'm interested in giving them a go, seeing what they're like. 'Cause obviously
Yeah.
they can do more than just harvest.
Widespread vehicle
Yeah,
system,
that's it.
WSVS.
Because those have got a slurry spreader attachment for it now, and is there a sewing attachment as well? Plus the
Yeah, I
I
harvester.
thought so. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
I
to
want-
try it out. Get a couple of those.
I watched farmers Laura Farm on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Laura Farm, she got to ride in one and see it, and then they're doing a comparison between a traditional tractor and that, and see which yields better. It's a cool idea because the only part of the field that gets impacted is just the tires.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were constantly, for every job, you're pretty much using the same tyre tracks.
So that part gets really compacted, but the rest of the field stays nice and fluffy.
Yeah. I have tried it, it's kind of fun. Yeah, it would be interesting to do, give it a go. We'll have to have a look at putting it on for next time we come to do some harvesting, or I suppose you can use it for more than harvesting, so put it on. Try it out for other stuff it does.
Yeah, I don't know how much they are either. We're gonna have to figure that out if we can afford it.
Yeah, I think there are 200 and something, close to 300,000 I think for the base unit.
That's not bad.
And then obviously you got headers, but I think it takes what 13.7 maximum. The header width, which
Yeah,
is I think
that's
what this one
great.
is.
Ooh, a lot more than you said.
Is it?
395,000.
395.
But it's
So
1,100
potato
horsepower.
harvester.
1,100 horsepower and goes 41 kilometers an hour. And then the header's $75,000, and like the trailer thing for it is 39,000.
I think what then.
Oh, it has a trailer attachment, like that is like a auger wagon. Or is that the combine? Oh, that's the combine head. Has like that's cool how the pipe comes out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Would be
it's
fun to try. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely worth probably trying it. So I probably won't use it in any of the series I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said in past streams, we're really just looking to see what the mods will be like for the new game. If people will be able to convert them easily, or not even
Yeah.
have to convert them.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they could make it as easy as possible to convert mods.
Because if we
So-
don't even really have to convert them, because if they're at the same standard, we'll
Yeah.
probably get lots of these mods right away.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd like to see is the ability to use mods directly. So you could still use like FS22 mods on the new game. Obviously, modders may choose to update them then to bring them up to line with the new game, maybe like retexture them or add new features to them. But it would be nice if you could use like older mods straight away on the new game.
Yeah, just have a quick conversion process or whatever that they do and re-upload to their same, you know, mod hub, so the modder doesn't even have to do anything. They can if they want to update it, but
Yeah, I don't know, a lot of people have been saying on Facebook as well they'd rather not have a new game than rather Giants continue working on this one. Like, Giants haven't really done much to FS22 since it released.
Yeah.
They've done a few updates with bug fixes and a few free content updates, which have been very few and far between.
Yeah.
But I've made 0 improvements to the game.
well, and that's the problem, right? With this being their only title that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously do the mobile and whatever else. Their money comes from new games.
Yeah.
So, like right now, you can get the game free
Yeah.
almost anywhere.
That's the thing,
So
you
they
get
need a new one.
the DLCs every now and then, but again, they probably don't sell as much as the base game. Not everybody buys all the DLCs,
Correct.
and then not everybody, obviously a lot of people probably don't even buy any DLCs.
Or you have a failed DLC like the last one
Yeah.
at launch, anyways.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
PR nightmare.
half of it didn't work on launch, and that one didn't go down too well. So when I used it, there was an issue with unloading, but it's been fixed now. Yeah, we'll give them a go. Be nice to try something I've never used before.
It's all been fixed now and it all works.
I think he was talking about the widespread.
The
vehicle.
farm production pack, I have no idea. It's been updated, but I've not tried it. I tried it briefly just to see what was in it and how some things worked, but there wasn't really anything in there. I thought, really love to try that out.
Yeah.
A random question for everyone, but like, so I keep watching a certain YouTuber that keeps saying he has to take the pallets out of the spawn of productions for the production to continue working, but that's not true.
Only if the production is full, that's
Yeah,
true.
if the internal storage is full and the spawn area is full, then it'll stop.
Yeah,
Um,
backing up, but
but there's
it just
plenty of
hasn't
mods.
spawned
There's the
pallet.
additional pallet storage mod, which brings 250,000 litre pallet storage that you just place over
Yeah.
the top of the original trigger, which is what I use quite a bit. Because that way it just keeps the pallets out of the game, then you can auto distribute the pallets from there if you want to. Or there's the pallet stack mod, which obviously increases the spawn area because it stacks pallets. So you can get far more in the spawn area than the standard Giants ones.
Yeah, it's a really nice mod that.
Yeah,
Plus it makes
I
it
think right
makes it a
now
lot easier to load because you've got them stacked up, so you can load more than one at a time.
I have that on like every save.
Yeah.
Thanks to Gaming
Yeah, I-
Joy.
Yeah, that was so handy on Zelonka. Because if I
Yeah.
hadn't got that mod and had them all stacked up, I would have just auto load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one thing,
I'm
that's why I started
thinking-
using auto load in No Man's Land. It's like, yeah, I'm not spending that much time manually loading all these pallets. You go to
Yeah, it
the
becomes-
thing and there's like about 50 pallets there, and you're like, that's too many pallets.
Becomes pallet stacking simulator.
Yeah, and no one wants to watch you stack pallets for half of a video, do they?
No.
Yeah, there's just some things you just need to do to make the game fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what really killed my No Man's Land series for me, was just too much productions, too much time to move products around, sell pallets. I should have just put more
Keep
stuff on
meaning
auto
to-
sell earlier and just be done with it.
To mention this mod idea, but I really wanted to know if someone could figure out how to make a mod that would just make all of the base game productions faster somehow. Like, I know there's the upgradable thing, but
Yeah.
what if there's just one you add and they're all like 2 times as fast?
Yeah. It would
there's
be
a mod.
nice if Giants had done that in the base game with. Well, you had the standard base production, but then there was an option to like upgrade it. Like you pay so much, like you could improve the production rate, or you could add a warehouse to improve the storage capacity. It
Yeah,
would be
like,
nice as well if that
yeah.
was the kind of thing where it actually visually changed when you upgraded it.
Yeah,
So
I was
you-
just gonna say that, like, if it was
Yeah.
like a factory upgrade.
You place down the base building, which should produce so much, but then you could say, right, add warehouse. So you'd have a blueprint footprint. So
Yeah.
so you obviously wouldn't fill up the area around it. Then you could like say 50,000 to increase the warehouse so it could store more, or then
Yeah.
add an extra factory unit so it could produce more.
Yeah, modular production. Yeah.
Because I do think at the start the productions are fine because you're not producing much, so they're fine. But after a while, you do get to a point where the base game productions are just too slow.
Simply not fast enough. Yeah.
Having that option to upgrade them would be a nice feature. So you could do as your farm progresses, you could, rather than having to build a second building the same, you could just upgrade that first one. Yeah, the production upgrade mod was okay, but I did have a lot of problems with it on Interland.
The upgradable factories.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just had a ton of errors.
yeah. I'd come in sometimes
I
and
can't
half,
go with it.
all the some of the productions would be completely empty, like all
Yeah.
the stuff had disappeared. Or then sometimes I'd go in and one of them had got way more stuff in than it should have done, and then something stopped working completely. It was like hit and miss. I'd have to load the save, check it. If it was broke, I had to quit out, keep reloading it until it was fine. And I did find as well I could not add any more productions. If I enabled a new production to that save game, it just messed everything up. It just disconnected my header by mistake. Again.
It was on purpose, I'm sure.
My brain's just not registering. I'm just pressing random buttons on the keyboard. Kaiser, do you enjoy logging in FS? I do enjoy logging to a degree. It's not my favourite thing. I think for me, when I like doing the forest, clearing the forest, it's more the fact that you're clearing an area and then you're changing it to something else, building the farm, more than because I enjoy actually logging. Spent all this time just trying to get that one tiny bit of corn, which is probably about 1 litre. Yeah, I don't mind logging, but it's not my favourite job. Can be a bit frustrating at times and tedious and slow. I'm not a massive fan of logging with a chainsaw, even though I have done quite a lot of that.
Oh, no.
I'd much rather not do it than. Because I always
Makes
get.
me dizzy.
It always makes me a bit seasick.
Yeah, the camera moves too much. What's happening?
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't, especially like that's why I prefer chainsaw, keeping it to the fixed camera if I do it.
Same.
Yeah, first person chainsaw in sped up does not look good at all.
No, and it's like even when you're editing it, you get sick. And
Yeah.
You're just like I can't put this out there.
Yeah, chainsawing trees up and then manually loading first person, sped up 10 times or whatever, does not look good in my opinion.
No.
That is one thing I'm probably going to have to consider doing though. If I do start that way with the next series, I'm going to have to get my second PC, and I'm going to have to record fixed camera because there's no way I can do it otherwise.
Correct. You can play on your Xbox. 'Cause in the beginning, there's no mods that are PC only, so
Yeah,
you could play on your Xbox while recording on your PC.
yeah, could do.
I've debated doing that with my PS5 a lot of times. It's like if I'm not using any PC only mods, it's plug and play. It's there.
Yeah.
And it's not doing anything. Like PS5's not rendering or doing anything at the moment, so whatever.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier, hopefully there'll be some kind of basic GPS in the next game, so obviously console players will have to utilise it as well. So even if it's a very basic, just lock the vehicle in that direction you go in. It's a bit more like Enhanced does for the most part. Obviously then you've got the option to set up lanes, so you're always at the correct width. We're just having that ability to like line up with the crop and then lock the vehicle so it stays automatically that direction. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do it if they can. I think it's one of those things as well, they'll only add if they can get it working on console correctly.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people get that thing, oh, giants are lazy, they don't do anything like that. I'm sure they would if they could. I'm sure they've got a reason why it's not been implemented before. I really hope they add something similar to the enhanced animal system though, so we actually get baby animals.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be
So you can actually visually see like lambs and calves and stuff rather than just, hey, you've had 40 new births and they're all fully grown adults.
The thing they did with 22 is they took most of the really popular 19 mods and, you know, they threw them in. Because
Yeah.
they can, that's what the license says. So it wouldn't be crazy for them to add enhanced animal to it.
Yeah, I mean it was good that they got it to work on console with it like being built into the maps. So console players like Bally Spring, they could kind of use that system.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some other maps that had it as well. So yeah, hopefully that's something, because that would be a nice addition to like the livestock. It'd be nice as well if they added like alpacas, do some alpaca farming. Get some wool from alpacas. Or some goats. Get some goats in your field to clear all the bramble bushes.
Just string up your electric fence, you know, with your Land Rover.
I'd still like to see, that's one thing I would really like to see, is the ability to turn any field into an animal pasture.
Yes.
Not like a placeable you put down in the field. I mean, actually, you click on the field and you can select what you want to use that field for. So leave it as an arable field or select it as an animal pasture.
Correct.
And then
Even like right now I'm mulching corn stalks and I watch a farmer on YouTube that has cows and they put the cows to eat the corn stalks.
Yeah.
And what if you could do that for mulching? Instead of mulching, you just put the cows out there, they mulch and fertilize for you.
There you go. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Do more with animals.
Yeah.
And being able to actually like transport them differently than
Like
magic
as a-
would be nice.
Yeah. I want to be able to put a leash on a cow and take it for a walk, okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, you ride your horses and you transport them
Yeah,
that way.
we should be who ride cows.
No, I'm saying you herd them with your
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
round up the
that'd be
cattle on
good.
horseback. Like,
Yeah.
give the horses another feature other than just buying them and
Correct.
selling them.
Horse implements would be really nice. That would be a cool way to start.
For
with
horses to get your girlfriend to come play. Ooh, I want to play with the horsey.
That could work, yeah.
We need like Yellowstone horse, like cattle ranch.
Yeah, well, I mean, in real cattle, you have to transport them between fields and stuff so that you can, like, because they can only graze for so
Yeah.
long if they're also going on those fields. So that would be an additional farming thing to have to do for cows.
We even teased like they should add DLC for different types of dog breeds.
Yeah.
The dog
That
being
would
able to
smell
go
like
on the
hot
top
egg.
is such a basic thing, but that
Yeah.
would make the dog very useful.
Yeah,
The dog will just go with you everywhere.
additional dog breeds, dog being able to get into vehicles with you.
Yep.
Follow,
Yeah, that
follow,
would be
proper
great.
follow you around, rather than just say follow me and it just then disappears after 5 minutes.
I was gonna say we don't have a doghouse on this map, but we don't even have a house on this map, do we?
No, we've just got that. We've just got that one hammock and our tractors and
Yeah, we would just
the shed.
take turns at the hammock.
We take turns in the hammock. Some of us share the hammock on Thursdays.
I did add loads of tents, though I was going to put down, so it was like kind of our sleeping area until we got money to build houses and stuff. But I never actually got around to putting them down.
We should probably do that, and then we can give the dog a really nice house, and we'll have tents.
Yeah, we all have tents, and then the dog has a mansion.
Grazing
Yeah.
is more for beef cattle. Yeah, dairy cows still graze though. They like let them out in the field, so having a pasture next to the cow sheds. But yeah, being able to change fields with like beef cattle, graze them, because I think it's like saying total mixed rationing game is a complete waste of time for beef cows, because it doesn't
Yes.
increase the value any more than just giving them hay. And technically, if you're playing base game, there's no animal deaths unless you've got the mod. You literally don't even need to feed the beef cows until you're ready to get their health up to sell them, because they don't die. You could technically starve them for 18 months, give them a bit of hay, wait a bit to get 100% and the value goes up, and then sell them. Not that I ever done that, because I always feed them regardless, but I mean technically you could just feed them grass so they are eating something, but then when you want to sell them you just give them some hay to get the health up to 100% so they get to the max value. Save you a lot of money. As I said before, that's one thing I would like to see as well in the game, is a better financial breakdown of like your farm over a year, because now we've got the season cycles, like an end of year financial thing, see exactly how much you've made from the different aspects of the farm over a year, like how much milk have your cows produced in a year, how much money have you made from it in terms of like profit compared to how much feed they've consumed to how much milk they've produced.
It'd be cool to add something like the grazing mod, so that when they have a pasture, say grass, the cows actually eat the grass. Base game, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
There was
So
a
you
mod.
have to
It'd
feed
be
them
nice
if they have a
if-
pasture. Yeah, there's a mod, isn't there, to do with maize puts or whatever.
Yeah, the grazing mod, but it works on some placeable pastures. There's quite a few on the mod hub now, they've got grazing compatibility. I don't know how that
Does it
works
fail?
with, like, because if you only feed cows grass, their health just seems to stay at 0.
all that, and you
Yeah.
still hit the trailer. Good job. All that turning.
Right, we are done, so pretty much perfect timing. Just as we finish, it goes 11.
Yep, I'll go drop it, and we'll get the final counts.
Yep. So that's all the harvesting done for our first full year. When did we start in August on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we started with grass cutting because it was the only way we could make money, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be technically our first full year. Even though it says year 2,
Yep.
but yeah.
Yeah, we have. We've started year 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically we're in our second year, but I mean this is our first complete full 12-month cycle
Yeah,
we've gone
yeah.
through. So that's like our first full
Yeah.
harvest. So yeah, next year the idea is to obviously do all crops. So it depends whether we've got the money to invest in sugar beet harvester. I think we should buy the next harvest, but who knows?
We gotta put the DLC on too.
Oh yeah, the premium expansion, so we can do carrots.
No, not
and
the carrot.
The carrot.
I will probably be using a modded harvester for carrots and parsnips. So
Yeah,
not,
Colossus.
not a crazy capacity one, but probably one of the sugar beet ones that do them. Because as nice as the premium expansion stuff is, the harvesters suck. especially on your own. You constantly
very
have to
slow.
be next to them to unload.
The
Yeah.
only thing we do for multiple streams, which is why we want a modified one so we can do it in a stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same because we're only doing one stream a week. We've only got like 3.5 hours. We don't want to spend all 3.5 hours harvesting one field of carrots. I say I want this series to progress quite quick, but I don't want it stupidly like unrealistic mods and stuff. Is that everything in the silo? Yeah.
Yep, you're good to get your counts.
Right. So. Oh yeah, sending this time saving stock check that shows up wrong, isn't it? Right. So soybeans 86,988 litres, 149,243 litres of corn. And obviously the sunflowers we've got to do next time. I've got sunflowers, so there's me saying we've finished our harvest. No, still got one field to go. Yeah, so that's everything we've harvested in our first whole year, minus the sunflowers. So we've done wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, corn, soybeans, and then we'll have done some sunflowers as well. So that's every crop we could do with the traditional combine harvester. So yeah, next year we'll probably look at doing potatoes, sugar beet. Yeah, don't think we'll get cotton. That might be one crop too many. Yeah, and then we'll probably add the premium expansion so we can do the carrots, parsnips, red beet. I didn't say onions this time because every time I talk about it I keep saying onions. I don't know why they didn't add onions to it as well, but hey-ho.
We'll pretend we do
Yeah.
onions. We'll pretend.
It'd be nice to feed them grass, finish them off with grain. Yeah, I'm sure there's more features that could add to the animals. I think it's always going to be fairly simple, because I think if they make it too complex it'll put a lot of people off. So I think Farming Simulator is always going to be accessible to as many people as possible. So I think a lot of features are going to be fairly simple and basic. It's not going to be too complex. Because for me it'll just make the game, say, too slow, too boring for most people. But yeah, we'll leave it there for this week. Hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As I'm looking up at the sky, I really do appreciate that. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, then please consider subscribing. We've got more FS22 content with Iowa Plains View currently, Mars the Mission, and hopefully a new series coming soon. Well, I said there will be a new series coming soon, but I don't know how soon yet. We'll see. So yeah, big thank you again for watching. Big thanks to the guys coming on to help out. I really appreciate it. And take care, enjoy the rest of your week, have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye everyone. Bye Sam.
Bye.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye bye.